Hello, everybody. It's your old friends of Monday Madness, and welcome to the latest episode of SierraQuest.
Woo!
We kept you waiting, but oh boy, we got a humdinger for you, lads. Isn't that right, Neil? We've got a non-quest game for SierraQuest.
Oof.
We are.
Can we even call it SierraQuest then?
I don't know, man. Like Sierra Codename doesn't really ring as much as Quest does, you know. Thinking Brandon here, you know. Strictly just Brandon, you know. But yes, the game we're about to watch along, the next on our their chronology, if you will, of Sierra and everything they've done, the crimes against humanity, is they're taking a spy drama, if you like. Their mimicry of James Bond is Codename Iceman. A game I was a bit intrigued by because again it was a bit of a departure. So we're gonna jump into it, Neil, if you're ready to go.
Let us fucking get in with this.
Absolutely. So starting off on 3, 2, 1, go. And yes, we even have a cinematic opening as well. Look at that. They have programmed that text in. Just want to point out. Like, to be fair, this is actually kind of slick. Just like, oh, this is nice. This is different.
It's about decent perspective. Although, if there's air bubbles coming out of your sub, I don't think that's good.
That's a bad thing. Yeah, no.
Although they're not coming from the fish behind it or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that stingray parted.
Yeah.
So, this. No, just want to say for the record.
How macho can you get?
Let me just clear up a few things. This game does not star William Shatner at all. It looks exactly like him. Like I'd be calling it.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the. Did you ever see Stranger Things? He looks like kind of like the guy who was the lifeguard. If you just shave the beard off, the horrible ratty beard off, and cut his hair.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Another one I'm thinking of is Richard Dean Anderson, MacGyver style.
Fuck me, MacGyver.
Without the mullet, like
pure MacGyver, yeah.
Which is weird because, like, again, like this kind of game comes across like a bit like it's supposed to be a James Bond type adventure. But once you really get into it, it actually isn't. And I was thinking, like, oh, you should have kept with the spy shit, but you went another way. And because it's saying special thanks to the US Navy, there's a clue.
Well, anything involving the kind of US military has to have kind of like a naval. Has to have like a liaison officer whose sole job it is to make sure that they're represented correctly.
Of course.
Correctly is in parentheses there.
As in the good. Oh, we are the good guys. Don't ask questions.
Was this Honolulu or?
This is Tahiti.
Tahiti. All right.
Yes. We find our man, Commander John B. Westland of the United States Navy.
Commander Westland, are you fucking joking?
Our story opens. Commander Westland on the beach, soaking up the sun. There he is. Look at him go.
And his hair's changed colour.
This is after like the week in Tahiti where it's all bleached.
You can tell we've played a lot of Sierra games because literally the game was just fucking started and we're saving.
No, you can't take a risk in it.
You can't.
That woman could kill us. That woman could kill us right now. Look, see, she's coming towards us. Could have been a Russian spy. You never know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's it. Like they got they knew what tits was, but not Norks. That's good. I think that's a
Norks is a fair colloquialism, not on that side of the pond. Admittedly, I would give them some leeway for not knowing Norks.
Nonsense. Pure nonsense. Is filthy Yanks. So this is John Westland reading the news, which is absolutely not going to be the plot of the game coming up in half an hour.
Yep, in Tunisia.
I like that they picked Tunisia
again this entire game.
I mean, totally. I mean, just got a point by reading the paper. That's lovely. That's nice. It's really cute.
This was actually here. Funnily enough, now you mentioned that because I looked up because I did play this initially not when it came out because it was 5,
Naturally.
but I did play this on the original kind of console or well the computer it was meant to be played on, and this was somewhat revolutionary in that unlike the rest of the Sierra games, he has 8 ways of motion rather than just 4. So
He does, yeah.
We do have proper diagonals.
We do, yeah.
We've got fucking diagonals.
And the weird thing is, like in some of the Sierra games after this, they forgot to program that in.
They reverted.
They really didn't mean like. I think the next game we're playing is the first Laura Bow game, and I don't think I don't think she even gets the full range either.
No. Oh look, we're going full Top Gun, even though we're in the Navy.
Yes. Kenny Loggins was unavailable for comment, I'm afraid, so we will just assume he is absolutely livid.
Yeah, he was in a particular zone of peril.
Yes,
an area of
perilous region. Can't say danger zone. We get sued by WMG.
You actually trolling this while they're doing this, or this is automated?
This game is actually playing itself.
Limbo again.
Yeah. See, she's fucking stalking us, lads. There's something not right about her.
Oh, please get eaten by a shark.
Oh, there goes the ball. Off she goes. So yeah, she drowns. She runs into water and suddenly realizes halfway through she can't swim.
Fucking hell, that didn't take her long to fucking drown. Now, what did she go out? What did she try and inhale the water?
I think her first mistake was indeed sinking as opposed to floating. That was her first mistake, I think it's fair to say. Now, so
we're gonna shake and shout
and
let it all out.
that being the water in her lungs.
Wait a minute, hang on. He's a commander in the fucking Navy and he doesn't know how to do fucking CPR. Oh, he does.
Here's the thing, Neil, right? This is the first puzzle of the game in which in the manual, and we'll be talking about this manual a lot.
Oh, this is part of the copy protection, is it?
Yes.
The CPR guide's in the fucking game manual.
And you have to follow it step by step or she dies. If you forget one step, she dies. If you do one thing out of order, she dies.
All right then, yeah.
If you try and do CPR traditionally, as in like the way you would know it in real life, she'd probably die as well because it's programmed text-wise. It's not smart enough to know, oh, you've streamlined this whole system. Fair enough.
So they haven't even gotten it right then. They've put in CPR copy protection and not gotten the CPR part right.
Well, they have got it right, but they've done it in like 13 steps when it could be like 5, you know?
Oh, so right then.
So if you actually know what CPR is, you just go, well, you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this. But then you go, you didn't call for an ambulance, you hideous monster. It's like, you don't need to, fuck you. You don't need to call for help. So yeah, you just this is like the first proof that you did indeed buy this game. First of many such puzzles. In fact, I think that's it. This is the only type of puzzle they have in this game. Did you buy this game? Yes. Prove it. I have already twice.
Pretty much the game manual is essentially the game walkthrough because every puzzle's referring to the manual.
Yeah. And this is the thing. I'm going to come clean here very early on in that, like, I was only able to play up to a certain point in this game, and the rest I've nicked off another playthrough because I couldn't physically cope with the copy protection. It was just too much. So I had to. This is the first like SierraQuest I've had to push back. But it's just for the sake of like, I don't have the necessary weeks to go on a correspondence course to figure out what were they fucking on about. Such a head melt. So yeah, that's your first puzzle is saving just this random woman from drowning.
It's not even much of a puzzle if all you have to do is just fucking read the manual and then that's
follow the procedure. Yeah, that's it. Can you read a book? Yes. Well done. You got 17 points.
Can you read and also type out what you see?
Maybe. I'm going to say maybe.
No guarantees.
No, absolutely not. Oh, another suspicious woman. Oh, no good. Yeah,
save.
This is Incel Quest now. You save your game before a woman appears, just in case. No. I need
Yeah,
that.
she's showing off the fancy diagonal there on the way in.
I know. Have to get those calves in, man.
Yurt.
That's why John is so built in his legs, like because he can now walk diagonally. He's just fucking jacked, man.
We're not doing fucking Zoolander shit. You can't turn left. Fuck that.
Quite right, man. You're quite right. Get key. It's a language barrier.
Get key rather enthusiastically.
with extreme exuberance. Yeah, it's weird, like, because like you're still kind of given the 4 kind of arrows, but it depends on, like, they've obviously done a thing where like they designed the room so the pathing is now at a slant. So if you're kind of walking away or towards a slant, you'll automatically walk diagonally, you know. So it's not like it is there, like you can like do like if you press 7 on the number pad, you'll walk up and right, up and left, but it's not as seamless as you think. But it's good. It's a nice touch. It's evolution, lads.
Also, another thing as well is that if you go look at like an object or some shit like that, so say you go look at, like back there when you said look sign, he turned in the direction of the sign that he was looking at and then said what it was. So that the game's kind of, it's sort of working with you about, because this wasn't, again, as we've said before, other Sierra games regress and don't have this function.
No, this is why we have to appreciate this what we can.
You really kind of do. And I suppose like you're really going back to the guts of fucking the ancient dark world of game designing when you type in look at key or look at sign into a text parser, having the character actually turn to look at the sign or the key is a bit of a revolution.
I know, yeah.
Like,
it's bizarre.
How far back you're getting it.
Yeah, again, it is a kind of a novelty to it, like, because I remember looking at this game and thinking, like, I could actually stand to really enjoy this. And as I was saying to you in the preamble before we recorded, I actually was starting to get into this, you know, because it was quite different gameplay for Sierra, and I thought they were going somewhere with it, and they went, okay, you're not going the way you think I am. All right, I'm still on board. You still got me here. And then at the point where like they get me to do some very complicated.
They went straight to the manual.
Pretty much. So this is the hotel bar, and I think the one of the Brazilians from Sensible Soccer is behind the bar. It appears. Is that Tite Zico? I can't tell.
Watch him swerving in now. He swerves to drink around the bar now. Fucking inside post.
Oh man, nothing like a good Juninho fucking served across the bar, man. You love to see it.
Fucking love Sensible Soccer. I will not hear bad words said about it ever.
Oh man, no. Tune in next week when our Sensible Soccer playthrough kicks off. It's what the people deserve. So yes.
That's the girl you saved.
No, actually, this is a completely different girl.
Oh, it's some randomer. You just walked into a bar and said, "Here, have some champagne."
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, now we're gonna dance.
We are gonna dance. This is how we progress in the game. By, you know, having the sex. Do you like how the melody and the music does not match up with the band at all?
Or the dance moves?
No.
I've seen 2 people having an epileptic fit eat a bowl of noodles with more grace.
I like that. Like most of like John Westland's dance moves is arse. He does a great wiggle. Give him credit.
Nah, that's all crap. If you can't dance, you never move the lower body. Just all upper body. Just rock it, and that's it.
It's chair dancing. That's it.
Yeah. That's what it is. Whereas
I'm not sure what
she's going fucking mental.
Fucking is working it. I don't know what John is doing. I really, really don't.
Yeah, she's jumping up and spinning around like a fucking. Is she on speed?
I have no idea.
What was in that champagne? He accidentally mixed up the MDMA with the roofies.
We'll know in a few minutes when he falls asleep.
Typical Navy man. Yeah. A Marine. Right. Now, a Marine would have properly spiked that drink.
Absolutely. We are remiss to say not all Marines. Okay, this is great. Watch this. I clicked Because I said look at girl, I clicked on the wrong table, and therefore this guy immediately thinks.
That ends the game. You getting slugged out in a fucking bar.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck right off.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no way. That is a lot of bollocks.
Welcome to SierraQuest, lads. Boy, we've missed you. Come to Papa. But yes, fun fact.
You know,
you could have.
True what they say.
Yeah.
The more things change, the more things stay the same.
Fucking sure. And yes, just to be clear, by the way, if you like try to chat that blonde girl up first, the boyfriend walks in, catches you in the act, and sparks you out as well. That's why, like, he kind of walks in halfway through.
Also, he's a fucking Navy commander. What the fuck?
He's a Navy commander on his vacation.
Mean he's fucking he's fucking armless or some shit like that. Like,
how
the fuck did he get to the rank of commander? Like, without knowing how to fucking spark some drunk fuck out in a Tahitian bar.
Again, we never specified that he was a good Navy SEAL.
So we've got like the fucking Dave Lister of the US Navy, yeah.
No, but here's the thing, actually. Again, a bit of a departure from these adventure games where, like, oftentimes the main character is a bit of a gobshite and you have to help him out. In this, I don't know if it's the thing with Sierra games generally, but all the main characters are like the best ever, and like this guy is like genuinely like does all the dirty work of the US Navy, and tangentially the US. But because like, oh, let's get people to like him first by having him twerk on the dance floor in Tahiti, and then like again as time passes, oh, let's get his mission.
Oh, I kind of like the characterization, but like, Jesus, stick with it. I'm like, the guy should be able to handle himself. He's a fucking naval officer.
Of course, fighting minigames wasn't invented until 1993, of course.
Yeah, until Shenmue came along or some shit that. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah.
What do you know about sailors? Well, I know about sailors that you get punched out on dance floors. Wow. Can I drive this forklift? No. And yes, more dancing. More needless, redundant dancing. I decided at this point we had enough. And I think we can all agree on that.
I'm surprised now having... earlier, you didn't just die.
Yeah. I like to think that if you danced for too long, you had a heart attack.
Yeah, or if you danced for too short, you wind up getting eaten by a tapeworm.
The tapeworm is always going to be an issue in these games, especially when it starts getting to the more realistic parts of the Sierra backlog, you know? This is great.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Yes. See, I'm surprised you just didn't like strip like fucking Leisure Suit Larry just there. It's like...
Yeah, you only have to type in Y for a bump there.
There we go, see?
Yeah, there's some guy fucking in a coma on the side of the beach.
We killed him before coming here. It's just like, hey, watch this. Nice.
Yes. Would you like to come in for a while? Yes.
Yes. Yes. I like to think he's doing the Mr. Burns going, yes.
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 Yes. Again, this is quite literally a hot start to the game where we are just basically going to go, would you like to have sex with a woman before the game starts? Yes. Yes, I would. I'm a big bandy bloke that plays Sierra games.
Oh, fuck. I lost an earring.
This earring is important to the plot, Neil. It is vital that we recover it.
Of course, because without it, we're not going to get our end off.
Oh, no, we get our end off anyway.
Oh, deadly.
Oh, no, Stacey's a hardy lass, like. She doesn't let a little thing like an earring go missing get in the way of a good time, you know?
She's not going to let that derail the love train, yeah?
Nope. As you can, well, I love Volcano, as you can see there. I'm not sure why Sierra decided a mushroom cloud was the best way of expressing love, but dude, I'm here for it. It's fine.
A multicolored mushroom cloud.
Well, that's what makes it funky.
Jesus Christ. They're really making you work for this.
Absolutely. You think of my God, it's just such a middle-aged programmer like way of doing things. Like 5 cases in the bed, job done. 3 kids. Again, I'd love to like do like a Dublin like mod of these games where like that instead of just having that big like romantic novel bullshit, you just go, you got your hole.
Go on to bite.
Here's the lads now. Huh? We're gonna know, huh? So she left us a note, apparently. I thought we were the ones supposed to like skip out before they woke up.
Well, it's our place.
Yeah, true.
Urgent business to tend to and must leave. That's not convoluted at all.
No, not complicated at all. So,
and will absolutely not be referenced further on in the game whatsoever.
Not at all. In fact, this is like, again, this is just literally just a throwaway woman that was trying to do a scene for our benefit. We're gonna get like drafted in now in a minute, but no,
that guy's probably got sunstroke. He's probably dead. That's probably.
I think he is actually dead.
Still there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he just wasn't like a charred corpse, like just with the crack, like
a bucket of cold water on him, he'd fucking explode like a.
He'd fizz like fucking like potassium. It's like
over flames, like you know when you throw water onto a fucking chip pan oil fire or something like that. Just flash boil any water that gets to him.
I'd love that. That'd be great.
Tide doesn't come in anymore. He'll burn every house down.
This is how wildfires start, apparently. Just one really greasy guy sunbathing. So we're looking for an earring, right? And the way it works is
see that glistening little pixel.
Here's the thing about that. It only glistens when you're close to it, when you see it. So you could be like walking around the beach and then suddenly you see the glint and then you pick it up. But again, you have to be in the right area. All the while, cheerful.
There we go.
Yes. Like we can tell it's there. There we go. And sure enough, it's an earring. Now, I'm sure you'll be wondering, why on earth does this earring have anything to do with the plot? The earring is hollow.
He opened and it's hollow. Mercy, mercy. Where the fuck?
Apparently, they got their like dialogue from like 80s like professional wrestling commentary, like Vince McMahon going, "Mercy, mercy! This woman is a spy. Oh, we'll see what happens next week, folks."
Undercover agent, but for whom?
Well, we may never know. Okay, this is literally the only indication that there's some sort of spy shit happening. That's it. It's like, oh, we had sex with a woman that could be a double agent. Oh well. I wonder if there's any movies based off this. Can't think of any. Nothing's coming to mind at all. No. Not even a successful movie franchise that's worked from generations about this exact same plot point. No, nothing's coming to mind at all. It's just a completely original adventure from Sierra. Well done, lads. He's finally broke down. Oh, there she is again. Fucking, she's dodgy. I don't trust her. I just don't trust her.
Your dodge. That woman's after you.
Just keep walking past you. I was like, why do you keep walking laps around the island just so you can bump into us? It's very, very sus. There's the volleyball court where we saved a woman's life and got no thanks for it. You know, all in a day's work for John Westland.
You get to make out with that girl. Oh, fucking hell.
I know. Come on, man. This isn't Leisure Suit Larry. Like, John Westland picks and chooses his relationships. You know? Because you've picked a more stiffer name than John Westland, by the way.
John Westland? No, see, because it's Johnny Westland.
Ah.
So you can even further Americanize it.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose it's a good thing they probably didn't call him Jack, I guess. Jack Westland in Codename Iceman.
Yeah, that's for the next game when he's Jack Whiteman.
Oh yes, of course. There was meant to be a sequel to this, but it was cancelled. I can't remember what it was. I think it was another it was a similar name to Iceman. I can't remember what it was. Codename something, and it just didn't. This one somehow just didn't take off. I wonder is it because of the literal 12-week correspondence course you had to do to get through the fucking game, perhaps.
Yeah, the code, it was meant, the whole code name was meant to be the series, like Codename something else. I think.
Yes.
Iceman. Oh fuck! No, the second one was meant to be Phoenix.
Phoenix, thank you. I remember now. Codename Phoenix.
Codename Phoenix.
Hmm.
But because this game was such fucking garbage, it was meant to be like a franchise, a Codename franchise.
Yeah. The weird thing is, this isn't inherently a bad idea. Like, to have this kind of interesting, intricate spy stuff, and perhaps some action thrown in eventually, but the execution was just really, really poor. Like, the good idea is good, you just did it wrong. You ideally with a sequel you could have righted the wrongs, but that's not how sequels work. You have to have been successful first in order to get a second. So this is our hut, by the way. See that we've now we've had the sex, therefore this vacation has been successful. We can move back to Mission Central. Yes, quite literally. So yes, me just getting acquainted with the notion that there's a back door and front door, ladies, but it's a matter of picking the right one and knowing where to go. This is me genuinely just trying to find, can I look into a pocket? Please give me pockets. Please, I beg of you. There we go. So, we have a General Braxton and a Gigi Bologna, which is a very Italian name. So, these are numbers we will have to remember, hence why I'm genuinely writing them down. For fuck's sake. Again, I think I said this before. I like games that force me to keep track of shit like this in a way, because it's getting me involved. But after an hour of just keeping track of really banal shit, is no, stop. you pay attention for me instead,
Yeah, pretty much.
That's just, oh man. I don't know what the red stars is supposed to represent. Maybe he's a sergeant or something, or he's from Chicago. I don't know. One can only assume.
Gigi Bologna, 3 stars. Fucking hell.
Maybe that's his booty call. His actual black book is these are the people I fucked. I gave him 3 stars. General Braxton, you're next.
You're gonna get 3-starred.
It's the Westland way, which is presumably what he calls it. Oh, what do we have in the drawer? It's a card. That's nice. That's some loose change, which we'll need. Don't make a place look as if it's been ransacked. One thing I will say about this game: good music, nice and atmospheric.
It was one of the first ones to have, one of the early adopters of sound card support.
Yes, and boy, does it
if anybody's listening in, it's sound card support was often optional on games. So, back when you had to buy a separate sound card for games, not just the graphics card, you also needed your sound blaster.
Oh, I miss my sound blaster. 16x baby, get in there.
Funnily enough, actually, the sound blaster, the main labs are actually just down the road from here.
Really?
Yeah, in Clonee here. Yeah,
that's nice. I like that. Nice little touch.
I go past their offices. It's still got the huge big sound blaster sign at the front of it. That's how I know it.
Love it. So we're gonna buy a piece of paper. The Cold War is beginning to heat up. That headline's never been used before. That is a very Arabic name. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
In Tunisia, no less.
That's in Africa.
Wait a minute, that makes no sense. What is this sorcery?
Oh, so an ambassador has been kidnapped and shit.
Yes, again, this is almost certainly not the plot that will happen in just 5 minutes' time.
I think our leave's going to be cancelled.
Oh, I think so. The writing's on the wall. Well, not that wall, obviously. That's a sign. Oh, there you go. You just make 2 steps into the room. Yep, there you have it. That's what's getting called in. Give me the message. This what confused me. It's just like, wait, are you the one give me the message? They're just like shaking them, going like, "Where is General Braxton? Let me proceed in the game." Fuck. You two are toying with me now. So we try this one more time. There we go. You could have just said that. You didn't have to just like make me get that message. Just call General Braxton. Yeah, right. I can do that. Easy.
This could have been clearer.
Language barrier. It's a language barrier. I understand. I totally understand.
Language barrier. Yes, 2 people speaking English to each other.
Yes. Well, it's English through like a Sierra translation. You know, it's just like get message. Oh yeah. So yes, hence why we got our black books, and now we can actually call. Oh, fucking, she's at it again. I don't know if
the right bit. Get the fuck.
I don't know if the pandemic's really getting to me here, but I literally just like when I was playing this, I stopped halfway and was like, social distancing. Like, were you over my head? It's like, why would you do that?
Put on mask.
I did actually correct myself on the boardwalk there because I was convinced I was going to fall in and drown. This is what Sierra does to your mind. Like, it just makes you so risk adverse in everything you do. This is why people get OCD and don't walk in cracks in the pavement, because of Sierra. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced. Let's call him. Let's call the general. You see, foolish me forgot to add the hyphens. Because as we all know, hyphens very important on phones. There we have it.
Have you forgotten what game you were playing?
Yes.
Fucking
yes,
idiot.
I have. I was trying to enjoy it, Neil. That was my mistake.
Yeah, exactly. You actually, to be honest, yeah, fucking was your mistake trying to enjoy a Sierra game. You fucking idiot. You get absolutely no sympathy off me now. You can piss right off.
Well, thanks for joining us here on SierraQuest. It's the quest for hope. There is going to be a point in this series where we're just going to go, "Oh shit, that game was really good." It's like, yeah, it was good. What do we do now? I don't know.
I somehow doubt it. I really fucking doubt that.
In fairness. So, we are going to then call ourselves a dinghy, no singy dinghy transport, which is a clever pun.
Ooh.
So this is us getting off Tahiti altogether and proceeding with our mission. A mission to do Navy things. Now coming the smooth jazz remix from your friends here at Sierra Club. Nice. This one's from Phantasmagoria. Wow. Actually, the one good thing about doing this series after we play Phantasmagoria is that we don't have to play Phantasmagoria. That one's done.
Phantasmagoria wasn't too bad.
It was a bit of crack. It was a bit of crack, I'll be honest.
In the scheme of things, it's,
we've seen worse.
We've seen infinitely worse. And at the very least, there was an attempt. Like, all of the Sierra stuff is just mere incompetence, whereas Phantasmagoria, they went for it and missed. And like, I'm okay with people who take a risk and fucking miss.
Yeah.
But with SierraQuest and all the Sierra games, you're like, no, you're just no good at this, and you shouldn't be doing this. Please stop doing this. No, why you keep doing this? This is terrible. You know, it's mere incompetence, and I don't know if that makes it better or not.
I'd agree with you. I think that the actual indication there tells me that maybe Phantasmagoria was worth it.
Funny enough, out of all of them, I would actually kind of recommend Phantasmagoria to other people to play. I wouldn't recommend any SierraQuest game.
No, I suppose not. Like I suppose you can count Gabriel Knight in that category too. Like, they were Sierra.
Put you?
Yeah, there were Sierra games published, but still, you know.
Yeah, all right, then fine. Outside, all right. So the Gabriel Knight games then as well. I'd recommend them.
Yeah. But we have to have some highlight in this fucking series, you know, Jesus Christ, or otherwise it's just a cyclone of suffering.
Welcome to our page of sadomasochism.
You have to have some Schadenfreude on the YouTube channel. It's pretty much how all of our clicks go. So yes, this is us back in the US of A.
America.
A hawk? The fuck is a hawk?
America.
A hawk. So I don't know why, but I kind of like this, the way it was, the kind of pretense of this was like, show your cards, like, step right this way, Commander. Show your cards, step right this way, Commander. It just made you feel like, oh yeah, I am actually quite important. It's nice.
Yeah, you actually also, there's another thing as well. That's also under a potential game end, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you have to make sure he gives you back your card.
Yes, exactly. Well remembered.
Randomly, he can erroneously give you back the wrong ID card, and you don't spot it for another third of the fucking game.
Yeah.
And then obviously you get shot dead because you got the wrong fucking ID card, and you're in a restricted area. You're walking into the Pentagon here.
Indeed, it is, and a good drawing of the Pentagon at that. Some of the windows are optimistic, but you know.
Well, in all fairness, it's in the name.
Yeah.
you know how many sides the fucking thing has.
Again, I really dig the music here. It's just nice vibe to it. You know, it's just like, you know, this is your briefing music. You ready to go on your mission? Good, because it doesn't really happen. Such a pity. Just a fucking shame. Really says a lot where you're going like, man, I wish this guy actually was James Bond. Then this game could have been like somewhat cool, but then they would have fucked it.
Oh,
yeah. So this is the guy you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was not the first part. It was this part.
Yes, it was when you're leaving. He can pick up your IDs. I found it weird. Like he just keeps your ID until you leave. It's like, well, that's so easy to get around. You could be able to just like disappear down a chute and then like you're missing. Now it's time for our briefing from our commander Leslie Nielsen, apparently. Gentlemen, I wish you all good luck. We're all counting on you.
Awesome it was.
Yeah.
General Braxton. Although no idea why a naval officer is getting orders off a general, but fuck it.
We're the best man they have, apparently.
We've been by our third man.
Yeah, we couldn't get Burkbot in, so we got the next best thing, a baby.
We got the only person that Burkbot actually comes onto this channel for.
So yeah, we are. We've got our mission. Our mission is we're going to be the one to save the ambassador, and we're going to do it using a submarine, which is obviously going to make things extra cool for obvious reasons. Okay.
Commit the numbers 1, 3, 4 to memory.
That is our first mission, to remember numbers.
Open the safe of the USS Blackhawk.
Mm-hmm.
A submarine named after a helicopter. Because, yeah.
That makes sense. I'm sure Blackhawks existed beforehand. They did not exist beforehand.
Yeah, they did.
And now we get our second part of the briefing by Other Guy.
From the CIA.
Yes.
Ambassador Richard Lloyd is being...
Yep, this is where we have to go. A female agent. Does she look familiar?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, that's weird. It's familiar. I just can't place her. Sure, it's just a coincidence.
Weirdly, only because I've just seen it. She weirdly looks like the weird mutant from Total Recall.
Going with the tree nuts.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger version of it. Yeah.
I love as well that they had her with the earring in the slide, just so you remember. Oh, the girl with the earring. Yeah, not the one I thought. No, remember now. Now it makes almost sense.
Electronic noise cancellation transducer. The transducer is attached to the trunk where it picks up generated noise through a computer, which cancels it. So it's got noise cancelling there. My fucking my headphones do that.
Oh. Embarrassing that is. The fact that you're there looking like, ooh, look, it's got noise cancellation. Doesn't that impress you, Mr. Westland?
It literally is like active noise cancellation. That's actually what like headphones do.
Yeah.
Your gold dolphins.
Yes, we have to do some diving afterwards.
All right then.
Yeah.
Gold dolphins, the US Navy thing.
Is
that something they just made up?
I think it may have been something they made up, but who knows? There's a lot of stuff going on here, Neil, and I don't think, and call me crazy, I don't think they consulted the Navy on this. They kind of just went with it.
Well, they had a consultant in the credits. We mentioned
him. He's a shit consultant in that case.
No, yeah, didn't even tell them that generals don't give naval officers fucking orders. That's admirals.
Yes. By the way, I couldn't get the envelope because I was sitting down, so you can't do that right now.
I saw that there. I was like, gotta miss that pedantic Sierra.
Yeah.
Did you have to salute the flag there?
To get maximum points, yes.
Fuck off.
Genuinely, to get full points, there's 2 points where you have to salute the flag. If you don't do it, you miss out.
So you missed 2 points for America.
America. You weren't patriotic enough, son. You see this picture? It's a picture of George H.W. Bush crying because you didn't salute the flag. You make me sick. I bet you're a communist. You a communist? Huh? Would you rather be in Moscow right now?
Yeah.
So that's a clue of just
you got it. Yeah, there it is. Major General, fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah, nice one.
Give me that.
We got promoted.
Love a promotion. To a different branch of the military and all.
Yeah, it's great. We transitioned, Neil. We transitioned. So yes, this is me demonstrating. You can just get the wrong ID and then you can't even get back up again. I'm not sure why it did this, or it said press button and it went to the other side of the room.
I think one's up, one's down.
Yeah, possibly. So I think the issue was that the door to the left is where you need to go next. So the game automatically assumed you were doing it that way. Weird.
Yeah, so you fell afoul of Sierra pedantry there earlier on.
I did. It was my second mistake.
Your car is waiting, sir. Yeah, so is my car, you dingbat.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm 60. So now that we're fully equipped to go down an elevator, we can now proceed in the game, which is nice. And there we have it. Into the car we go. Super. So yeah, it always helps when you have the right ID card, lads. You know, especially when you're a top secret Navy guy.
The sheer pedantry to think of that kind of mess up. No, like that's just that's like that can only be done with malice. Like,
yes,
there's no way you're like, oh, this will be fun for the player. You're like, no, this is gonna fuck people up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Even the 5-month-old knows that.
Yeah, no, quite right. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, it's just like there's 3 people in this game that I'm already suspicious of because I've convinced myself this is a James Bond game. When it really isn't. It's like, you must complete your mission, Jack, type of mission. It's like, oh.
Dastardly deed. What the fuck? Are you gonna catch that pigeon?
That crazy Tunisian terrorist pigeon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they recruit people in the Marines. They just like get them to
go. You use things like that? Do you use words like dastardly?
Yes. As well, like they just like they didn't bother with the hand animation. Just put the like card up.
Yeah, just
a few pixels. Oh, that's gas. Again, plus side here, incidentally, is that this plane doesn't get taken over by terrorists like we did last time.
Yeah, funnily enough now, yeah, you don't have to reload your gun at a specific time period 10 minutes before you get onto the plane, so you can't.
It's very refreshing. Refreshing change of pace.
Is the license plate of that car just in?
I think it says HIV.
This car is positive. Oh, no.
Oh, that's the wrong kind of positive. I was hoping it was positive displacement, but whatever.
To show him the orders before you even get to the cab. I was like,
yeah,
he was sent here to pick me up, so you shouldn't need the orders.
No, you just look so generic that like you couldn't trust you.
I'm sorry, it's the pixelization.
Yes, I picked it up in Tahiti.
Yeah, we're playing in 32 by 250. It's not my fault. For 6400, you didn't know who I was.
Absolutely, yeah. When this got imported to VGA, it was perfect. You knew exactly who it was.
Super VGA now, we'd have been good.
Oh yeah, that's serious business now. Again, this culture of remakes we have around, I'm just shocked to see that Codename Iceman didn't immediately get a PS5 port. Just call me crazy. You know? I'm just thinking...
They remade Final Fantasy VII, but not this. You know then that game developers' priorities are fucked up.
You know what? It's just big Square Enix again. You know, just bullying everyone else.
You know, fundamentally, I think we all know that they're the source of everybody's problems.
Absolutely. I mean, you compare everything back down to them. You know, every hardship you had in your life, Square Enix's fault. This is me genuinely just trying to show the person, I need to get in the sub. Just fucking let me in.
Let me in the fucking sub.
Boat. I saluted the flag and saluted you. What more do you want? And don't we look pretty in our bleach whites, by the way? We look fabulous.
Absolutely. The only thing about the Navy is good. You got 3 extra points for following proper military procedure.
We got bonus points for being a good guy.
But what the hell? How are these quarters on a sub? Have they ever been on a sub? I guarantee you the Navy liaison was looking at this artwork and going, I fucking wish.
Yeah, what you don't see there is like a barrier there where that's actually 2 rooms.
Yeah, exactly. And then there should be like another barrier in the middle of each one if they're actually being realistic.
Yeah, it should be like celebrity squares almost.
Yeah, it's pretty much a broom closet.
It
is a submarine after all.
That's it. So yes, this is our quarters, as it were, and we more or less are like, in a way, we're kind of like in the ready room almost, where like that door to our left is out into the command hub, which we will see momentarily. But first, we have to look in the bookshelf, and it is crucial that we take the decoding book, a book that we'll be using a lot in the next hour. Fuck.
If he's a naval officer, he should know a lot of these decoding things kind of by heart.
Oh, you fool! You fool to think that. So yeah, we're just going to go meet the captain now. It looks like. Neil, you there? Ah, shit! I'm after losing him. Fuck it. Hang on. Pause that in a minute now. Can't even get him at all. What's going on?
Here, man. I just figured I'd just come around.
Oh man, yeah, you should have fucking knocked, man. Jesus.
Man, you told me you had beer.
I did say I had beer. Shit.
Sorry, I didn't knock because you opened beer.
Yes.
I can't. That's the rule. I'm allowed to come in without knocking if you've got open beer.
I do. In fact, I have quite a lot of beers. As a matter of fact, I've been stocking up since since the summer. You know.
Holy shit, man! The Christmas period now. Holy fuck! So much beer.
Welcome back to SierraQuest, Neil.
Yep, we're actually doing this now in the same room.
We are live, pal. Happy fucking Christmas, lads.
Fucking Merry Christmas, babe.
Nothing says 2020 Christmas like a fucking SierraQuest, does it? Literally what everyone has been asking for.
Nah.
Well, not everyone, but you know. we weren't asking for this.
No, I wasn't asking for this kind of help.
Is it better if we just do like a previously on Codename Iceman? Even though
let's not even bother. Fuck.
It actually ultimately doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So
because we're about to learn how to pilot the sub now.
It is, and this is very realistic. Because it's all in the manual. Oh, sorry, I mean this entire game. It's in the manual. There's actually no gameplay at all.
No, it's all in the fucking manual.
So thankfully, like this is still me playing at the minute. Be patient, be respectful, because good fucking luck trying to figure this out without the manual.
Yeah,
like legit, like this entire game is just that. It's just like how
they do mention it in the kind of preamble to this scene. It's like, oh, all your training in submarine school will come in handy now, and you're like, hang on, just none of that was in the game, and then you realise no, it's the training manual you get with the fucking game.
So my first mistake was forgetting to close the hatch. Now, apparently that is an issue on submarines. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. Have you heard that, Neil?
Yeah, no, but wouldn't there be? You'd imagine there'd be kind of like a safety system that you can't die with the hatch.
I'll try to be just a bloke with like some sense going like, we're going under. Blunk.
Yeah.
Like literally, the reason you died here is because you didn't give the order to close the hatch, as opposed to having someone a fucking brain to say close the hatch.
Hang on, we're going underwater.
Is that a problem? Is that an issue for a submarine? What does that mean? Submarine. I don't know. In any case, we move on. So yes, this is it's actually, I wouldn't mind, but while I was doing this, I actually kind of enjoyed it because it was just when I was playing it, I had the speaker on, so I heard the hum of the music. So it felt for a Sierra game remarkably atmospheric, right? So you're there confined, you've got all the controls. Even the way this is drawn is actually kind of cool, but it just nothing is explained as you can imagine.
The documentation included in this product. I can actually hear that. Oh fuck!
Yeah, just me going right. Google. Thankfully, the Good Old Games variant does have the manual. You can download the PDF version, but But yeah, as I said earlier in the playthrough, I do just give up at this point and just let someone else play it because I'm like, fuck, you spending the next 3 hours decoding shit for no reason. What's your speed, Johnny? Mashy. Sorry, we all speak in 1930 Chicago down in this submarine. Like, I know what you're thinking, guys. This is pulse-pounding action, and yes, we are putting this outside of Christmas because nothing says Christmas like being in a submarine trying to work out the controls. Neil, do you think it was worth coming in?
Not right now, actually, to be honest with you. I need more booze.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like it's just mad. What I think about like game design is that you do try and mix it up. Watch the helm there, Johnny. Watch your helmet, Johnny.
Sorry, mate. Apparently I crashed.
You crashed due to incorrect rudder control.
Yes.
So
have you ever had incorrect rudder control?
I have.
I mean, you are a good bit older than me. I mean, it happened to the older man first.
First off, I'm not a good bit older than you, motherfucker. And secondly,
if I keep saying it, it'll make it true.
You only miscontrol your rudder once. And, that's a lesson that sticks.
And then you're on the rocks.
That's a lesson that sticks with you for life. So yeah, what's mad about the game design with Sierra games is that, like, we've encountered an awful lot of games that try and mix shit up.
Yes.
Right in the middle. And variety is great. Variety is the spice of life. That type of bollocks. But I don't understand where the design feature of dropping a full sub simulator into the middle of what is ostensibly a spy action thriller.
Well, it's pretending to be the way I describe it, I think of it is it's pretending to be a spy action game.
Yeah,
but not actually giving me any indication of is it an actual spy game.
Yeah, this is my point as well. Like this is very clearly based off I think like the Sum of All Fears, the one with John. What's the guy's name?
John Newman, isn't it?
No. The actual character's name. It's like it's not a fucking Tom Clancy. It's like the Sum of All Fears.
Yeah.
Isn't it Jack Ryder or something like that?
I will Google.
What's the name of the character in? He's in Patriot Games and Sum of All Fears.
Yeah. I'll have a gander now. Hang on.
Because Harrison Ford played him, and then Ben Affleck played him.
Yes.
Because he's a Navy man in that, and he does a load of shit like this. It's Jack something.
Jack Ryan, dear.
Jack Ryan. Jack
yes.
Ryder. I was almost there.
Yeah, you're nearly there. But yeah, exactly.
But it's very much you're a Jack Ryan kind of guy, like with the fucking Navy. But like, this is just mental. Like, I don't understand how like at some point a QA must have come along and gone, guys, this absolutely kills this game flow dead.
Oh man.
Like, and not only that, but like the game didn't have it wasn't like a torrential fucking flow prior.
It was very patient going in.
It was patient enough going in. It was really taking its fucking time.
Yeah.
But this is holy shit. Like, you can't see anything.
There's no game.
There's no game. Like, this is just it. You're just turning.
But the fact that you have a blank display.
Yeah, the blank display as
annoying.
well. Like, it's just like what you're controlling is that flashing dot on the map there. And you're just going like.
But there's nothing happening. You're just turning. This is it, like. Because the whole point of it is like this is just a tutorial to learn how to drive the submarine.
Well,
because in the end you'll be asked, like, ultimately you'll need to now chart your course up and around where you need to go, which is actually quite good gameplay. I'll be honest, it is. It's something. It's a good.
But like it's like, I mean, can you imagine how fucking dull? I mean, it is a dull game, but fucking, can you imagine how dull Assassin's Creed like Black Flag would be if right in the middle they ground the whole game to a halt to teach you how to use sex.
I was about to say realistic astrolabe physics.
Get your you've got the two sticks there and you're controlling both sides of the sextant or something like that. You know, like
that would, to be fair, that would make me play Black Flag. Fuck the sandbox shit. Give me the sextant any day, lads. Come on, that's real pirate shit.
Point me towards the North Star. That's
yes.
it. Yeah. But that's my point. Like at some point, somebody must have said, lads, this isn't working.
No. But it's the thing though, like, But wait, that's because I didn't get my depth in right in time.
Oh, yes.
You see, you only have a certain amount of time before you fail your tutorial. So if you're not able to turn 270 degrees, you fail. You can turn 269, but not with 270. Oh no, no, that's too sharp, Johnny. Too sharp, Johnny. You're off course. It's like, I'm in Hawaii and I'm not even moving. You're a bunch of cunts. Like, I wouldn't mind. Like, we are a well-established, well-respected CIA official who has like an actual like CV and a repertoire and reputation. We're practically Jack Bauer in this fucking sub, and yet we have to prove ourselves by learning how to drive a fucking submarine. No, you're not. There's apparently no one around to drive the submarine. We have to do it ourselves, and rather let us be the spy guy. No, we can't be the spy guy. It must be. We must also drive the sub.
We must also pilot the sub. It's kind of like those shit fucking. You know the shit missions in GTA?
Yes.
Where they get you...
the remote control fucking missions.
Not even that, but there was one particular mission, I think it was in Vice City.
Yeah.
Where it's when you're doing the bank heist, and you're looking for a driver, and you get told the name of this brilliant driver.
The street racer, yes.
Yeah, and you have to outrace him in order to get him to drive.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is utterly fucking pointless. It's also really fucking difficult. I only managed to get it because he glitched out. He somehow managed to get himself stuck into a corner where his car was absolutely flat up against the wall.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. Every time he tried to turn, the car wasn't moving.
Yeah, he was in like in. I know the section.
It's like into like a little U thing, right into the corner.
No, I know exactly the part of the map you're talking about because all the buildings are not an even terrace. No. So you have corners where the cars can get stuck, and this happens like in like police car chases and everything. Like
So he gets stuck there, and that's the only way I was able to win that race. It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
And then, come the mission of the bank heist, he shits himself, and then you have to do the fucking driving anyway.
No.
I was like, you fucking assholes! Why did you get me to do this? And this is similar is. So like, I'm not the one piloting this. Why should this is the fucking US Navy? Are you telling me there's nobody around who can pilot a fucking submarine?
You see, this was during the Bush year, and he just hated the Navy. It was actually it's well established.
Well, was he in the Air Force or the Army or something?
Air Force.
He was in the Air Force.
So he hated the Navy. See, that's not even true, folks, but it's possible.
No. Was he in the Navy? No, he wasn't in the Navy. Was he in the Air Force?
Him and his son were in the Navy, in the Air Force.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bush Jr. as it were as a pilot.
Alright.
Not a good one, mind you. That's why he became president.
No, fucking McCain wasn't a good one either.
Yeah, well, sure, he couldn't get his hands up, you know. He was horrible. He was shit and Die Hard as well, actually.
That's some topical shit there for you.
That's some top 100 shit for you there. To be fair, we might as well just keep spitballing because there's literally nothing happening on screen.
Yeah.
So, this is, I think, the official attempt, successful attempt, but it's really hard to tell. You actually don't know if you're succeeding or not. There's literally, hindsight would tell you an audible cue would be nice. Literally, you have correctly reached your depth. Ding! You have closed the hatch. Ding! There's literally audio cues in the previous game we played in Police Quest where you go.
It's actually gone backwards.
Yeah. But then, all these games were being made at the same time. So you just had 3 guys making a game, another 3 guys making a game. They're all talking to each. They're all in the same building. They're all in the same office, with their fucking jam jar glasses and braces and shit. And not one of them fucking collaborates.
No.
Someone listens. Someone's listening in on the Police Quest fucking program, and they hear bam, and they realize, oh, what is that? That's a good idea. What is that? So it's a sound to say that you're doing a good job. Oh, that's fucking retarded. No, I'm not doing that.
We want people to guess if they're doing.
That's lame.
Yeah.
In the Navy, you should know you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. Any kind of audio-visual feedback whatsoever.
This is how the Navy operates. You don't even know if you're doing a good job until you fucked up.
I wouldn't even mind it. Even if this was a realistic kind of simulation of how a sub is piloted. I'm not saying that it is. I don't know anything about it. But this is intensely boring.
Yeah.
You can't just have realism for realism's fucking sake.
Oh yeah. No. The way I say it is, I think they had no confidence in making an actual James Bond game, so they chickened out halfway through and made this instead.
They bitched out and went full sim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this was easier. It was easier to make this.
Of course it was easier. Just fucking up there.
And believe me, It does not get better from here, folks. I promise you that. It is the fucking literally the tip of the iceberg.
Yay!
Hooray! We made it.
Not that you'd be able to fucking tell.
Can you not tell from the heading that we have now on the map? We've changed.
Our
pixel has moved to B4 on the battleship screen.
Like my battleship.
You sank my scribble ship.
Yeah.
But yes, no, it's terrible, lads. This is the dark days. Like, and this is the worst thing. Like, I don't mind like a game like Police Quest or Space Quest shitting the bed and being bad and being a cliche. But this was new. This was a good idea to have a spy action game. But wow, have you ever got the gameplay wrong? Have you ever missed the mark before? But now we can move on with the game.
Good job, Johnny.
And look at him walking diagonally, Neil. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, they got diagonals.
Look at those ankles going, man. Those ankles have never been worked before like that. Yes, let's just get the briefcase out first. See? I don't know. I can't tell if you're supposed to see this, John, but I'll do it in front of you anyway. Oh yes, remember we were told to remember a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That was it. Now these are our actual orders. Because apparently we couldn't get told by a fucking envoy. This is it now. You have the contents of a chart and a set of orders. Excellent. And there you have it. So this is exactly where our path needs to go. So we've been told chapter and verse, where to go, when to arrive, this sort of stuff. So this is another major problem with the gameplay, is that you kind of have to nail things first time, right? You have to be able to arrive on time.
But I don't even
arrive early.
I don't even mind that. But just make it like obvious, or make it good, make it interesting. That's what I have to do. Like, I don't mind if you're taking like, you've got one shot at this because it's realism. It's like, okay then, that kind of realism, like this thing, 12 by 36 degrees.
This shit you have to write down, by the way.
If you get there at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
January 29th, I don't mind having to meet that. In fact, quite actually, I could like that.
This is the part I enjoyed.
I like that exactitude, but it's just, don't make it so fucking boring.
Yeah, this is the problem. Like, literally, you had like you have told the player, do this at this, or arrive at this time. Like, you can imagine if this is done like in a VR scenario where you are piloting the submarine and you have to fill out these orders properly. That's really immersive gameplay.
Yeah.
Because you're so claustrophobic and you don't know what's going to be coming around the corner. You could have this like a roguelike. The problem is that they have literally just went like, and do this, and then do this, and now do this. Done. You completely, like, the actual tension is gone because you've engineered it.
All this is good, right? To get there by 7, come to Periscope. You have to meet her at 10.
Yes.
In an Oasis, but you have to come to Periscope deck at 9:30.
Yeah.
For further messages.
So it's perfectly regimented.
Love
just hits the target. Yes.
Love all this shit. There's all this shit. Yeah, give me all
and
this.
Here's the targets we have to reach. So now when you're plotting your map, these are the places you have to aim for, which is great because like this is your route. If you can do this wrong, you fuck up. Brilliant. This is like, again, the actual making of a good gameplay is here, but not just the actual gameplay. Like, literally, you had it. You had everything, lads. You just shit the bed. Simple as. And that's a damn shame. That's a real shame. At the same... Bear with, my dog is trying to rummage through bins because he's a fucking raccoon, apparently. Tina, do you mind? We're trying to record something here.
John boy, let's shove off.
Let's shove off. This is real Navy speak.
Also, he took his orders. He took the orders off you.
Yes.
Ah.
Was he the captain? No, the captain is the only one privy to the orders, you see. Come on, man. If you don't watch Star Trek, this is how the shit works.
The coordinates before we go.
I mean, that's why he even looks like Jean-Luc Picard, man. Like,
it does actually, yeah. It's very Picardy.
Mm. Well, as we all know, Star Trek was based in the Navy after all. And appropriate enough, that movie you were talking about, the novel was released in 1991, and this was 1992. So literally, someone read the Tom Clancy novel and went, genius.
It was a Tom Clancy novel, was it?
It was a Tom Clancy novel.
Oh, fuck it.
There you have it, man. See, you remember things. You retain information.
No. I said it wasn't.
No, it was Tom Clancy, yeah. It was based off a Tom Clancy novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah. So, for some reason, after getting our orders, now we have to look through the briefcase again, which is bizarre. We can have a little wander around. Apparently, we can get our coordinates in first, and I think we have to run through the briefcase as well.
Oh, they're kind of like a false bottom or something.
Yeah. You see, the captain only certainly knows much, but we are CIA nerds. Mm-hmm. Therefore, we must know more. Now, so here's where we plot our course. My main problem here was trying to figure out how. How do you enter the coordinates? You're not telling me anything. Not even the manual is telling me this. I could have like about 10-15 minutes of this, and I shit you not, because I'm just literally trying to is it text interface? Do I move my cursors? Give me some form of advice. I would greatly appreciate if you just tell me what to do.
Go. Go here now.
So immediately I was thinking oh god, do I have to spell out longitude, or do I say plot, or what do I do?
In all fairness, it is at the bottom of the screen, so even if you couldn't spell it.
Well, point notwithstanding there. Longitut. Happy Longitut, everybody. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. It doesn't understand the words. God damn it.
Oh, how'd you figure it out?
It was literally just moving the cursor down.
Oh, you had to just move the cursor. You didn't have to type it in.
Because they had just done text interface for this entire time, and now suddenly plot, and now you just put your point in. It was so much easier than what I thought it was, because I was trying to out Sierra here. I was thinking alright, you clearly have to put it in.
You were assuming that the
because they're being difficult.
Yeah, the idiocy they'd run with until now continued. You're
exactly. And you know, I think I was right in that assessment.
Yeah, no, you were
absolutely vindicated
right. I'd still be typing in there. What longitude? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. That this is the abridged version. I could have the full fucking whack
Oh yeah.
But now, see, look there. That's the point. Brilliant. Mm-hmm. And again, and the great thing, you have a bit of leniency over where you have it. You don't have to have it exactly. As long as you're in the ballpark, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you're thinking tolerance in a SierraQuest game. This is the new and emerging gameplay.
Well, for SierraQuest.
Yeah. Exactly. Other studios are available, of course,
and are much better.
Yes. Neil, there are middle-aged programmers having a go. Do you fault them, really? Would you like a refill there?
Oh, please, yes.
While we're having this enthralling map gameplay here.
Oh, yeah, we're just watching dots being drawn between two flashing dots.
Hell yes, my boy. This is Liquid Football.
Fuck yeah.
And to be fair, there's actually part of this plot, this playthrough that's so boring, we might as well do a football podcast in between. Might serve as a good plug, you know?
I don't know, we'd probably talk about something else like Cyberpunk or some shit like that.
Oh, that is a hot button topic, Neil, because as this came out, your review came out. Yes. And I'm sure, because I'm talking about the past, I'm just going to assume that you caused waves and eruptions and closed down CDPR yourselves.
Nah, trust me, if pumping that shit out to close it down, whatever.
Nothing else will.
Oh, man. But the thing is that, because, we set them. Oh, you're a maximum deviation of 0 nautical miles. Woohoo! Well done, man.
It helps me have a walkthrough.
Yeah. No, the thing about Cyberpunk, the thing about it is that the amount of reviewers I've seen, not just on Twitter mostly,
yes,
that said I've delayed my review because because I'm just waiting for it to be patched. I'm just waiting for stuff to kind of blow over, or I'm just trying to figure stuff out.
Yes.
I put my one out. I did about 30 hours of it, and I'm still it wasn't until after I'd sent it to you to upload that I realised that the cops auto spawning. Right now, yeah. I mentioned that in it.
You did, yes,
but I didn't realise the reason why they auto spawn is because they've no driving AI.
Oh,
right?
No!
So the game is no. The thing about Cyberpunk, right? The game is no driving AI, right? So everybody in a car just kind of drives in a straight line and just follows.
Yeah.
So that's going to lead to traffic jams and traffic shit. So what they do
there's no brain there.
Is they wait until you're not looking at the cars, and any cars that are blocked or blocking, they just despawn them.
Yeah.
And people have done that. They've walked up to a line of 6 cars. There's a great Twitter thread going viral there, where he's just done it in like videos.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, and he's looking at 6 cars, and 2 of them are kind of jostling because they're blocking, and he does just a simple 360, and he comes back around. Those 2 cars aren't there anymore.
It's the same.
And he's
like that shit that happened in GTA 3.
Yeah, it's the same in like with civilians.
Yeah.
He goes into a group of civilians and fires off a round, and they all cower down because they all do the same thing. So there's no AI to run for cover.
I remember that's how you used to cheese Driver 2 in the back of the day.
Even though there's a guy there with a gun, so they don't run for cover.
Yeah.
But what he does is he fires off. Wait, they all cower, and then he does a 360, and when he comes back around, they've all been despawned.
Oh Christ!
Because so rather than have them run for cover,
it's
they just go. We just wait until we just wait until you're not looking and pop them out. So
that's such a cheap trick.
So with the police, right? The reason why the instant you get a warning star, a wanted star.
Yes.
Like after about 3 seconds, you're getting shot in the back.
Yeah.
Because they've just spawned them right there within weapons range.
That's also an old fucking Driver trick.
Right. So boom, 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 boom. But no matter how, and sometimes like depending on where you are, they'll even spawn in police vehicles, and they can be nicked. But the police themselves can't use them. They've no driving AI. So, if you run away, they'll chase you down and shoot you down.
Yeah.
But if you get into a car and drive, they can't get into their car and chase after you. There's no police chases. Because they can't drive.
Oh, no.
So,
lads.
even if you get like the max wanted level, all you have to do to get rid of it
is just nick one of their cars.
Is get into, and not even their car, get into any car and drive a minute down the road.
Oh, fucking
And when the
hell,
game
lads.
registers that the cops can't chase you, it just resets your wanted level.
Oh no, lads, that's a
because they've not
rookie mistake.
They've not put in the AI. Now, the guy
that is legitimately embarrassing.
Yeah, and because was it talking? Oh yeah,
I died.
Yeah,
I forgot to turn the submarine properly. Sorry,
death by inconsistent pitch.
Same here.
So we were chatting away about it, and I was saying to you that the texture swapping was quite funny.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy.
Oh, the arrow to the head.
It's actually his crown. It's
yeah.
this big gold eagle going through his fucking temple. So yeah, it's just but.
Do you think they really shit the bed like that?
No. Because the guy who put out that viral thread, at the end of it says, look, I'm not saying this to shade devs. There's no such thing as a lazy dev. Something I disagree with, but we'll get into that here.
Yeah.
He goes, there's no such thing as a lazy dev. There's just people who've been given impossible demands in an impossible framework.
Yeah,
and this is a trick that they've used to do it. But the problem is that it's like immensely obvious. Like Blind Boy had that kind of mad take. I think if you listen to his latest. Because he's the way he walked through Red Dead.
Yeah, he does like weird kind of music.
Doing music. Yeah. He's now doing it with Cyberpunk.
I've noticed that,
but it's glitching out on him like something fierce because he's playing it on a base Xbox.
Oh dear, that is the answer.
Apparently, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
I don't know because I went through mine on a PS4 Pro.
Yeah, that's why I see I've not bought it because like first of all I wanted to see I wanted to get it on PS5 anyway. But even then,
but even on the PS5,
it's going to be terrible either way.
I've seen the footage on the PS5. It's terrible.
It's just bad. It's even more crash ready.
It's fucking awful. Like, what?
Do you know the mad thing is? Like, I'm fascinated about this and like about how this is kind of played out and how like this massive like overarching, this massive like project that's been down for a decade that has completely shit the bed, and there's fucking No Man's Sky from 3 years ago and going has not even anyone learned a lesson from
right,
that.
There's a different. No, you are technically correct in that has nobody learned anything from that, and the answer is obviously no.
No,
but you're slightly wrong as well in that No Man's Sky was put out. It was just bare bones.
Yes.
It was just not the game that was advertised.
That is I will agree.
Cyberpunk is broken.
Yes,
which is.
It's
technically not the game.
So it's more of an Assassin's Creed situation where it's just not ready. It's
sort
not
of,
there.
but it's also what happened with No Man's Sky as well because they had this whole live streams thing where they were telling. So at the beginning of the game, you can pick 3 kind of backgrounds.
Yeah.
So you can either be like a nomad, which is the kind of the fucking Mad Max.
You start in the gap and you go into
they're the gimps out in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yes.
Then you can be a failed.
I'll put it in here, by the way. We have a coded message.
We've got a coded message.
Yes, some actual gameplay that isn't turning a submarine. So, now, FDEE relates to words in the manual that you have to translate yourself, right? These are randomly generated.
The chic.
Right? So I couldn't look these up, right? And the problem is, the PDF version of the manual on Good Old Games, the actual code keys, the words you need to enter in, blacked out.
Oh, no way.
Because in the manual, you have to scratch them out like a scratch card.
No!
Now, thankfully, right, someone did use it to spend the trouble actually, like, writing out what the actual words are hidden underneath. But do you honestly think I was going to do that? To just...
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the book, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, right? On the Commodore 64.
Shout out, Jerry, if you're watching.
Yeah, and that had codes.
Yeah.
So basically, that had, like, it had a code table. Now, that,
yes.
Which went over, like, 20 pages. Now, it was an A5 booklet, but it was still 20 pages of A5. And it would tell you, like, line 42... code word 4.
I love that. I just asked open door and the game just said, you left me responseless. It's like, I asked you to open the door. I didn't ask you for fucking sex, like.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Hal.
There is no door. Only the one to your mind.
But the pages were, they were kind of like wine coloured, they were like really thick, it was almost like carbon paper.
I remember hearing about this.
It was like carbon paper. And
yes. And a lot of games do this.
And the codes were like laser engraved onto it. And I was like, I remember asking my older brother at the time, I was like, this is really weird. Why are they doing this? And he came back about a week later or so and told me that's so people couldn't photocopy them.
Yes.
Because if you ran that through a photocopier,
you just get black.
It wouldn't come through.
Yeah, you couldn't scan it.
Holy fuck!
And do you know what? It's exactly the same as what's on Good Old Games. But somebody, like, I think it's even on the Good Old Games version. You get the actual, it's like a text parsable with like what the black boxes are each time.
Yeah.
But the problem is with that, like you have to know what your letters are here, and then the associated. Well, F is the sixth word on this sentence. It's like no, don't shut up. Record someone else.
There we go.
Oh, there's a falsy. Look at that. Now, remember the earring that we acquired?
It's a microfilm projector.
Yes, because there's microfilm in the earring, and there you have it. So. The girl that we were shagging, basically, back in Tahiti, also CIA agent, and just so happened that she had the earring that we needed for the microfilm, and now this is our little codex for all the letters that we have. So essentially, what we have is we have a coded message from, like, that we received from the Navy, but then you also have to do this extra bit of decoding so you can add these to it. So let's say, we said A there, for example. So if that's A, that actually means Y. Because you've now gone back.
Yeah.
So it's that type.
Oh yeah, -2, so there'd be Z and then Y.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I switch over to other gameplay. This is someone else. See how much of a seamless transition that was?
Oh, that was suit.
Wasn't it good? Yeah, I'm good editor now, aren't I, Neil? Yeah.
Let's see, yeah. But also, funny enough, all this code breaking stuff, I love this shit.
This is great. I love it.
It.
I just did not have the patience for it.
I fucking love that shit. I was the masochistic gimp who when I think was it Silent Hill 2 that had the puzzle difficulty set.
Yes, yeah, for the high, yeah.
And if you set it on high, you needed to know like Shakespearean plays,
like actual not even knowing what they are, by the way, because like the normal difficulty you just need to know. Oh, it's Macbeth reference, cool. But no, you have to actually know what the fucking names of the witches are.
And yeah, it's like but it's not just the one play. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and you're like, holy shit!
Like yeah. Oh yeah, actually this is me. I remember. Oh. This is me trying to enter the codes I was given. And I was thinking like, well, what's going to happen next? The computer gives me sass. So I couldn't actually enter the codes because I need to have the actual words. Because like FD hyphen whatever it is.
Here we go.
There's a new person. Boom. Thank you very much, person I'll put in the description. You can tell from the very obvious change of colour palette. But
speed.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, he fucking bombs it way through. Thank Christ. Not that there's any point really. The gameplay is still as dull as it ever was. But yeah, I know what you're coming from there because like you can like kind of set that whatever you want really to your own leisure. But there's also the fact that like if you want to be challenged, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
The problem with this game is that it's too much too soon. Because your gameplay has literally gone from like you've done this like cool little section in Tahiti where you basically you basically introduce yourself as a massive shagger, and that's great. That'll get your character on board.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. You've got this really cool, exciting CIA briefing that you're totally on board with. You're ready to go for your mission.
Cool.
Then, hardcore submarine simulator 2020.
Boosh.
And now, hardcore coding, decoding, coding again, fucking deciphering. It's too much too soon. It's too sudden a jump.
Yeah, that's it. It's like you just need to know about flow. Like,
yes,
these things have to go into one another. You know.
Indeed.
Why now? Here, that's weird. Why have the cutout of the section of the wall? Why have like the valve behind the wall? There.
Yeah,
That's so fucking redundant and mad.
I think the reason they did that is because like literally there's nothing else in this room. They had to put something in to catch your eye.
They have to put something there to stop you from going down to the bottom of the screen.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, that is definitely the right answer. That is exactly what that is.
The wall is basically doing the Leslie Nielsen with the fireworks.
Disperse. Nothing
to see here.
No, it's like the GTA fucking like oh, the bridge is closed. You can't go here yet.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like,
yeah.
Oh look, we're down at the weapons department. So, this is so fucking daft, right? But basically, in about half an hour's time, we're gonna be in a naval battle, right? But we don't know this. We don't know this, right? But we're just gonna pop down here and do some maintenance just in case.
Yeah.
Like,
because this is our job.
Yes.
Not, the staff of this fucking boat's job to do any of this.
Yes. Literally, you have a guy here that's just looking around the mess and going, "Oh, they look nice."
I cycled the equipment there.
He just fucks off.
It's like, what do you mean I won't be needing you? It's your fucking job here.
No, I guarantee he's just fucked up. He's like really passive aggressive going, "Oh, you want to press the buttons? Well, I'll just load it, right? No, that's it. No. Mr. fucking Navy man, you can do it yourself. Fuck you.
You've come in here and you've got your white shirt on, you fucking prick.
Mr. fucking CIA bollocks. I'll go nurse me a cup of soup and you can fuck off. Like, legit, that's all that is. It's literally, we have just pissed off someone enough to do the job for them.
Yeah, we've come in, start doing somebody's job.
Yeah.
And they've gone, alright, well,
I'll just
fuck them.
Yeah.
Is that a Navy operating?
Legit, like, this is what we've just done. We tried to load a torpedo and we realised it's broken. Something we don't realise an hour later on when we're fighting fucking submarines.
Exactly, yeah, so you have to have known you were going to get into a battle.
Yes.
And known that the torpedo wasn't going to work.
Yes. So now we're going to fix it before it even becomes a problem.
So this is quite literally... It's a game you literally cannot first run it. Like,
no.
In your first...
No. This one you visit like...
It's designed for you to fail.
Yes.
And go back.
And start again.
Yeah.
And not only that, because you can tell... And you know what? I can see their fucking logic with it as well. Because you can imagine... No. Hang on. Let me finish.
How was any of this logical?
But you see, you know when I say about the code names being like randomized?
Yeah.
Right? There is an off chance that maybe you could fluke getting the first two right or whatever it is. Maybe someone told you from their playthrough what their codes were. But they're randomized. There's very little chance of you getting it nailed on the second time. So literally the whole game is designed around copy protection.
So this is if you've managed to fluke your way into knowing
two code words.
The code words.
Yes.
In order to get you to go back and do it a third and a fourth time.
Essentially, yes. Like, think about it. That makes a lot more sense if you think about the game in like a fucking loop. Like, literally, just try and error the mission until you get it right. And once you hit fucking Tunisia, you essentially complete the game. You've done it. Well done. You've reached the hard part. Like, this is like the game is practically playing itself at that point. This is the hard part, was getting your submarine to fucking like tip-top shape. Even though you, as a CIA agent, have no bearing on how the submarine works. You literally are like fucking an ambassador. You're like Ambassador fucking Spock on this. You have no say in ship operations.
Just knocked over the tin of Pringles.
That's alright.
Literally the most explosive thing happened.
I was going to say, just as we were exploding, I was just imagining like a tin of Pringles just came up there. It's just like, those are a tin of Pringles. Russians are weak to them, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Soviets. Sorry, not Russians.
Soviets.
Soviets, beg your pardon, lads. Sorry to any lads out there. Any capitalist Russians listening in.
Glorious USSR.
No, we're done. We can't even call them Russians now after the doping ban, Neil.
Yeah.
You have to call them people with Cyrillic.
Those people that put their R's the wrong way around.
Yes. Now we're into we're in the workshop now. We have another Navy man apparently. Willie Johnson. Look at him. Just feel free to look around. And if you want to fix anything, go nuts, like, you know.
Well, in all fairness, like, that's okay, right?
Yes.
That's alright. You're a commander, he's a petty officer. So you're like so far above the fucking food chain.
Oh yeah. Like, he is a fucking minnow to us.
Exactly. So I mean, like, you could literally set fire to the room and he can't do anything.
Set fire to him.
Yeah, you probably
thank you, sir.
Yeah, you don't even set fire to him, you know. But that's just pretty much it. So it's okay. Unlike the last guy, he's not just fucked off.
No.
You know, he's got, well, I actually have a job to do here, so if you want to go do your thing, I can't tell you not to do it. I'm a fucking petty officers, NCOs. Fuck it, I don't know, I need to go to the Navy. But in any case, he's in no position to order around, so he's just sticking it. He's doing his job. That's grand. You do your thing.
Yeah.
The other guy's like, I'm about.
I'm out. Too old for this shit. Fuck you. Take this engineer gig and shove it up your hoop.
Yeah, actually, speaking of hoop, I just needed a dump.
He just goes. Old Salt comes back and goes, I just needed this shit.
Yeah.
What you want? Oh, it's been broken for 3 years. Well, we don't need it. Goddamn fucking Soviets aren't even bothering to tackle us anymore. Like, by the way, like, this is like from seeing what the problem was with our torpedo launcher. We go, you will need a 6-inch cylinder and a half-inch nut and a quarter-inch washer. You need these later on. Go downstairs and you'll find them all.
You know, that's always the biggest part of any spy thriller, is hardcore machine shopping.
Yes, machine engineering. Just let you know what's happening, folks, in the room here. We have our friend John Westland on screen, lathing a cylinder up to size, while Neil has lost the Malteser, and the Malteser is far more exhilarating gameplay right now.
I actually have no idea what that is actually quite.
Rest assured,
it was in my hand. It did not go into my mouth. Right. That's the only thing I know.
I can assure you, Tina will find it later.
For sure.
If Tina didn't get pissed off by us talking, ignoring her, she would be back here later on. And she
absolutely.
will find
the dog's not around, so it's not on the floor.
No.
Because literally, the instant I hit the floor now, she'd be over like a fucking piranha.
Absolutely. Now, I did say this was exhilarating gameplay, didn't I? Didn't I say that? Yeah. We're doing actual engineering.
This isn't it. This is just machining. Like, what the fuck? Like,
again, depending on
you know why, but like, you're a commander. Order the other guy to do it.
Yeah. I like to think, by the way.
Get somebody else to do it.
I like to think that you can order them to do it, but you won't earn points for it. You have to take personal responsibility for this mission, sir. Everything.
But no, everything. You can't order him to do it, but because he doesn't know why, he's going to do it wrong, and then when he goes to the battle, and it's like,
it's game over. Oh no, I love it. You take personal responsibility of this mission. Even you're gonna look at the chef and go, "You're relieved. I'll cook the dinner as well."
Yes,
you're all getting curry.
Yeah.
This is a John Westland special, a jambalaya. I actually quite like jambalaya. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go heavy on the coriander.
Oh yeah. Did you hear the guitar sting? Was it my mic? Right. And now this is the UFO part of the ship. Okay, we are obviously joking, colour palettes and all that shit, but honestly, like, why would you make that green?
That's the funkiest looking fucking nuclear sub ever.
I love as well because they have done like the kind of outlines. It makes it look like it's kind of the anatomy of a submarine. It's like, well, here is the lower colon of the submarine. This is where it poops out air.
Oh, a variety of hand tools.
Oh, excellent. Like, can you believe this? They have literally started off with like super sexy spy drama, and now we're just fixing a submarine just in case. because they engineered themselves to have 7 hours to kill, so they have to get us to do something in the meantime.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! How you ever missed the point?
Not even that, but it's something that we couldn't know in advance.
Yes.
So we would have to go through all this, get into the battle, fail the battle because of this particular problem. Then when we come back in time, go, oh, by the way, I need to go fix that torpedo.
Yeah.
Hand me my socket wrench.
And not even that, but even you don't even know for sure. Like that's one issue, and then something else will happen, and something else will happen. All this has to be sorted before 7 o'clock. You don't know any of this. You literally have no notion of how the submarine works. It could be the best submarine in the world, or it could be a fucking dinghy boat for all you know. You literally have no say in this matter. This is your diver, by the way, for later on when you need to pop into the Mediterranean Sea and get to your mission. So that is actually required. That is useful. But the problem is, why is it there and why is it not given to you? Because you are the CIA agent. You need that. That is critical to the mission.
It's running fine except for a slight vibration.
Which you'll probably fix now.
Which you now have to fix.
Yes. So now you fix the shaft.
Yeah.
You have literally just walked on to like the shittest submarine ever.
Does nothing on this fucking sub work?
All the people in the mess hall going like, dude, that John guy is a
So look, you have to measure the shaft.
Half inch! Brilliant! You remember that scene in James Bond where Roger Moore fixes his own scuba gear? I love that scene. I love that scene. Unbelievable. I'm offended you're getting points for that. I'm offended. Like, my dad does sells mechanical engineering stuff. He does nuts and washers and shit like this. I cannot even recommend this game to him because he'd go like, no, you did that wrong. That's not how this works. A washer will not even fix that. You just fucking added stuff to this.
Not for something as hardcore as a fucking deep sea submersible fucking piloting thing.
Yeah.
I have to close the drawer.
Oh. And salute the flag, don't forget. Remember we actually gained 2 points for saluting the flag? Oh, yeah. That's American propaganda in a nutshell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Have you got to give me points for fucking pledging allegiance?
Do you know what I love to do? I love to bring out an Irish version of this where you get 2 points if you sing "Come Out with Your Black and Tans."
No, you get 2 points for every single line you get right.
You just get like sudden pop quizzes going, what's your opinion on Winston Churchill? And you just die if you get it wrong.
Now you get a point every time in the game when you encounter an English person and call them a fucking tan.
I don't understand the word tan. Oh look lads, look, they have sacks of potato here. Awesome.
Potatoes, beans,
meat,
soup.
No, that's a fridge, John.
You got apples there. Whoop, whoop.
And 4 boxes of N. You like N, don't you, Neil?
I love N, man. Fucking love it.
Do you like the green flavour of N or do you like the purple flavour of N? Because I've heard conflicting...
What did you even go in there?
Don't know, stuff. Like I said, we're going to be the chef now. We have to cook up something nice now for the fucking...
Fuck me, yeah, I thought we were joking. We actually do have to cook the fucking meals now.
Just backhand the chef and say, you're cooking shit, move on.
Your polenta sucks. It's dry and unedible.
This will fail. This will be a critical part of the mission later on.
Your undercooked polenta will cause the torpedo to fail, leading us to be blasted out of fucking water.
Because the chef's going like, these CIA guys are fucking weird.
He's talking about how chicken breasts can deflect a depth charge. Somebody get him the fuck out of here.
Like, I heard the FBI guys were pervs and all that, but fuck me, like, this is...
All they wanted to do was snort coke and masturbate. These CIA guys are nuts!
In that order, by the way. They were very clean about it as well.
Yeah.
They used to clean up the cocaine before they banked over it.
That's these guys down here fucking screwing things at the torpedoes and shit.
They used to come in their suits and everything. They were so fucking clean about
Absolutely. The only thing, when they were talking about shafts, we knew what they were talking about.
Exactly. Their own.
These guys were actually talking about shafts. Yo, give me your frying pan, you fuck.
I love that the chef just went... He's
flipping burgers right now.
Is he? It looks like he's having a seizure. He literally just slid a burger out.
That's more than Blake.
Hello, I'm Mr. Burger, the mascot of Sierra.
Oh no, they're like meant to be like Sesame Seeds.
Yes.
They look like two white.
It won't be such a Sierra thing. I'm just like, hi, I'm
and
Burger.
that's the thing. You can't eat your burger standing up, otherwise then you'll get indigestion and explode.
Yes, of course. Which is true, actually. Have you ever had a WoW burger standing up? Holy shit, that does not end well.
Just drops straight through you like it's made out of depleted uranium.
Oh, hey, look, it's old salt. Remember the guy we told to fucking leave artillery?
We didn't. He just left. We didn't tell him to do anything.
Oh, we said it in our eyes, man.
He just
in our eyes.
fucked off.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of it was body language, you see. So, here's the next half an hour of the game. We're playing dices.
Oh, this is the point. And also, you can't save Scummy.
No.
Because if you save it and then try and reload, the game senses this and fucks you for it.
Yes. So, here's the deal. You have to take this guy for everything he has.
Yeah.
Right? So, the money he has on the desk, you need all of it. Don't ask me why. I'm sure I didn't watch that part of the playthrough.
You need to bring his whiskey as well.
His whiskey, yeah. So I think you have to earn all his money and the whiskey. Because the whiskey is the actual item you need.
Oh yeah, that's it. You win all of his money and then he gives you the whiskey.
Yes. And also, this dice game acts in sets. So it's like you don't win automatically, as in you had a higher draw than me, fair enough. It's best of 5 or best of 7, whatever it is. Again, you're probably wondering this crude Navy game, are there rules of it? Yes, there are. In the manual.
Book, yeah.
In the manual. It tells you how to play this game. Because literally, this entire game is copy protection. There's no original gameplay here except for using a lathe and finding a 1/4 inch washer. When actually you need a 1/2 inch washer.
Ah, you got fucked there.
I love, by the way, that this guy's design...
It's basically dice poker.
Essentially, yeah. That's all it is. It's just keep good dice.
It's 5 cards though, but with dice.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is. And what I love about it is that, they have based, this is your time killer now. You've done all the engineering, you've done all the maintenance. Now it's time to play dice with an elf flip. This will pass the time. Could have had a sleep or a shit or a wank or even a combination of all three, but no, we had to play dice with an old man and nick his bottle of scotch because that scotch is going to be important to the mission. Probably.
It's going to get more than 1/6. Oh no.
I love it, by the way, that our main character's design has changed about 3 times in the one game. He started off in the opening cutscene looking like William Shatner, and now he looks like generic action hero number 4.
It looks like an action figure of William Shatner that's been left in the sun for 5 hours.
If you put William Shatner in the microwave, that's how he ends up as. The hair stays the same, but the face melts. Because that's what we all know, the hair is immortal. Mm-hmm. The hair will actually outlast William Shatner. So Neil, have you got anything you want to talk about during this sequence?
Jesus Christ, yeah, I wish I'd saved the Cyberpunk discussion for
I was about to say, any other games you played in the time? What's a review for this week? It's going to be Gibbous.
Yes, Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure.
Yes.
Which
will be out, hang on, let me just say the timescale. Will be out tomorrow.
It's basically, it's a traditionally animated point-and-click adventure.
Yes.
And if you're into LucasArts, and if you're into old school, it's all...
Which is me, by the way.
Proper animation. All the backgrounds, they're all hand-drawn, hand-painted. There's more than 60 of them. A full voice cast. It's actually really fucking good.
Yeah. Actually, Joe, this is a good segment, Neil, because, like I said, you are our token reviewer at this point.
Yeah.
Despite Aiden's best interest to become a reviewer as well, you have a monopoly on this. What games we're in the Christmas period, right? Mm-hmm. Give us try out a few games you would buy for Christmas for people.
Right, hop on to the Epic Store if you're one of the people who aren't fucking arsey about the Epic Store, because they're doing a $10 or €10 voucher.
Yes.
That rolls over every time you spend it on a game that's more than $14.99. So I managed to pick up Art of Rally for about £9.
Which I am hyped about, by the way.
Holy shit. That one, that'll be probably coming out in about a week or 2 or 3.
Probably 4, because we have a few in the pipeline. We're doing one a week, of course.
That was really good. It's superb. It's basically rally done sensible soccer style. It's exceptional. It's really fucking good. And I hate driving games.
Yes.
I hate driving itself.
And I loved him, by the way. So it has me intrigued.
So you just if you're into driving games at all whatsoever, it's punishingly difficult and it's brilliant. It's really, really fucking good. Get it. I've gotten Big Pharma, which is kind of like Factorio for drugs. Factorio's... you should get Factorio as well.
Yeah.
Factorio's one of those games where you start it up and then you're like, oh, I'll give this a bit of a go. Oh, yeah, it's great. I have to make a conveyor belt from the trees to get wood. And yeah, great. And then you look out the window and it's dark and you're like, oh, alright.
I call that Euro Truck Simulator
and then you're just like, you're clicking away and you're like, alright then. And you look out the window and it's bright again.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay then. And then you're playing around and you're like, alright, I'll build a machine and I'll get this done. And then your game is then interrupted by the police kicking down your front door because nobody's seen you in 5 days.
You've been pronounced dead. You've lost your job.
Yeah. Nobody's seen you in 5 days, and the neighbours are worried about the smell coming from your room, and they boot it in, and there's piss holes where your eyes used to be. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
There's a brilliant YouTuber called H Bomber Guy, Harry Brewster, and he didn't do a review of it, but he basically recommended it. And he showed his Steam profile of it, and his Steam profile of Factorio has 18 hours on it, and he's like, that's my first... I've only ever played it once.
Yes.
I've done it in one sitting, and that's how much I racked up on it.
Yeah. No, I can totally believe
and
that.
Just
that
like,
was exactly...
It's one of just those type of games. And so I've gotten Big Pharma, which is kind of that, but for drugs.
Yes.
So where like you're getting like the raw materials going into vats that stir them up and then going in, and it's all conveyor belts and it's all mad. It's all crazy.
I have one. We were talking about this before we started recording, but the game I want to check out over Christmas is Hot Shot Racing.
Oh yeah, that's the name Hot Shot Racing.
That's the name of the game. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, if you're,
it's just if you love if you remember Ridge Racer back in the day,
yeah,
you love that type of arcadey gameplay. It looks like that.
Yeah, it's essentially what Outrun would be like if Outrun was made today.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah,
precisely.
So there's like, oh yeah, like it's not really that looks superb. The reason why I haven't actually done anything with that is that I said it to you before, I initially thought that was a Steam exclusive.
Yes.
As it turns out it's not.
It was a Switch exclusive.
Sorry, Switch Steam. No, Switch exclusive, yeah.
Yeah, I can confirm PS4, Xbox and Windows.
Fucking giggity.
Yeah. Oh man, I so want to fucking play this, I can't wait. It looks
so good.
Beautiful, yeah.
If you checked out the Art of Rally,
I'm about to give it a goosey now, actually.
Yeah. Oh man, you'll fucking love it. Also, the soundtrack, the music to it is it's brilliant. It's proper banging shit.
Yeah, I love the art style. I love the minimalist part of it. Like,
it's so good.
It's already won me over because the cover art has a Artie Quattro in it. You
can see why I said it's like a rally done sensible soccer style.
No, it's not even that. It's a rally game done in Journey.
Yeah.
it's just the guy in the cape just going like, I'm having a long introspective scene.
Also, the people stand like right out onto the track and you have to go through them. It's fucking mad.
Oh yeah. I love that.
Another one as well, one's coming up, Lucifer Within Us. Very good investigative procedural. It's detective. It's set slightly in the future. It's detective.
Yes.
Detective game. But basically what it is you talk to people and you get their timeline, and the thing is as they describe the events as they see it, you actually get to watch them.
Yeah.
And then you can stop the timeline at any point, pause it, rewind it, and go, actually, hang on, he said this.
And interrogate that. Oh, that's good.
And that's how you bounce it off. It's good.
Nice.
It's ridiculously short, though. You won't get more than 4 hours out of it, but it's a very, 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 very good game.
There was a game there I saw that was procedure generated. It looked like a great idea. I think it was like some sort of road adventure. I'm going to try and find it here because I saw an article about it recently. It looks like a really great idea because you can get so much kind of work out of it. You can come back to me on that one. I'll try and find it here.
Another one I'm going to be playing as well is Airborne King. I think it's Airborne Kingdom.
Yeah, it's basically Airborne Kingdom, I think. Yeah,
it's like Civilization, but everything, it's like floating cities. Everything's flying. It's sort of like Bioshock Infinite, where everything's fucking floating up in the air, like Rapture was.
Yes.
It's sort of like you've just designed like an entire civilization.
There's a ticket. Road 96, a procedural road trip adventure from the guys behind Memories Untold.
Oh.
Literally, just like it is a case like
Memories Untold. That was a really fucking good game.
11, yeah.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah, so that's their new one now. It's a road adventure and it's totally procedural.
A good game I also played as well. That's also in the pipeline. Was A Case of Distrust by a man called Ben Wander.
Oh, what's he fucking done before? His name reminds me.
He's not done anything before.
I thought I heard his name somewhere. Let me check him.
Because I think the game was put out by Serenity Forge, and they've done loads of shit.
Yeah, I thought I saw his name. I could be. I think I might be mixing his name up with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant. It's a visual novel thing, but it's set back in the 1920s in San Francisco. It's pure noir, and it's really fucking very good.
There's actually a game that Paul mentioned on the Sandbox Jukebox that he's really looking forward to as well. It's a Prohibition era sandbox, like a crime syndicate game.
What's that, Empire of Sin?
Empire of Sin, yes.
Yeah, I have it on my wish list in Steam.
Yes,
but I didn't buy it because I was reading the reviews. Apparently, it's like Cyberpunk level broken.
Oh no!
Apparently, it is. Like,
okay, so Paul said that a couple of weeks ago on the channel.
I'd like Jesus, I'd like.
We want to qualify this, by the way. He said this back in December, in early December.
Because I've had that wish listed for quite a while.
Yes,
and actually, the only reason I didn't buy it on release was. I was busy. In any case,
you have a child. I think that works.
That's totally missed it.
Yeah.
I totally missed the release of it, and by the time I got round to it, it was like 4 or 5 days after it was released. There was like 200 reviews.
Yeah.
Up for it, and it was mixed. I was going,
that's a bad sign normally.
This is okay.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, this isn't okay. So I looked into them and I was reading the reviews, and I even got down to the professional critics, and they're all like, "No, this game is actually quite broken. Like it's really fucking simple. If you can nerf the game, and it's and also all the extra DLC weapons that you get apparently like horrifically overpowered." Now,
look at here. We've nicked all of his money, but now he says he has an electronic device that he's going to now put up for wager. You can neutralize magnetic fields. This is what we want, and presumably the Scotch as well. So now we're wagering for the electronic device that's very important to the plot. Carry on, Neil.
It's so bizarre, like. But yeah, apparently Empire Sin's not very well done.
No, it's a pity. Because I even like I love the idea concept.
Pure fucking pity, because I was fucking I was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
In fact, had I been conscious,
yes,
when it was released, had I been conscious when it was released, I would have bought it. I'd have been one of those suckers.
Absolutely. Would you like another beer, darling? Do you want more jailbreak or want something else?
That's right.
I have Happy Day. This is from our friends at Rascals Brewery. Please subscribe us.
Oh yeah.
We have Space Hopper. Happy Days.
Oh yeah, hit me with a hopper. Yeah.
You want a hopper?
Yeah, give me a
hopper. I would say a hopper is pure sex.
Oh yeah.
Thank you right there.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll just hold the phone there and hit him, yeah, buddy? Yeah? Yeah. So guys, like, it goes without saying that there's not much happening on screen, but I suppose this is probably the best time as ever to say thank you very much for all the time that you've spent watching SierraQuest. All I can really say to you at this time is that there are other channels available, there are other playthroughs available. You don't have to be here with me and Neil watching SierraQuest. You know, you could be doing anything. You could be writing a poem. You could be knitting a scarf for your long lost lover. You could be eating Maltesers off the back of your long lost lover. You could be doing loads of things. Ultimately, you've decided to spend time with us, and I find that very humbling personally, because even I'm shocked that people are deciding to sit and watch this with us. But lockdown has done weird things to all of our brains, so I choose to. I'm actually putting that down to it more than anything else. That literally the loneliness has now got to you, and Sierra Games is now your only outlet. And to be honest with you, that is a great way of getting seen by a psychiatrist, really, because I'm fairly sure that is part of the Mental Health Act. That if you start finding Sierra Games somewhat enthralling or exciting or even enjoyable, you can get sections on the mental health act, and in fact you get your straitjacket posted out to you, which I think is very revolutionary. But ultimately, there's other things you could be doing really. But again, we appreciate your time, we appreciate your custom, and of course we appreciate your subscriptions. Even though we are a mildly unsuccessful YouTube channel, the fact that we have so many people that do watch our stuff is quite humbling. So thank you very much for that. We just loaded a torpedo, by the way, which I'm sure will be very important and useful later on. I'm not sure why playing dice crabs with an old man for half an hour had anything to do with that, but I'm sure it'll become very apparent as the plot goes on. I've covered enough, Neil. I think we've covered everything we need to do.
Nice.
So we got the electronic device from old dirty old man.
Random electronic device that can neutralize magnetic fields.
Yes, it's a very random device. Like it's not often used.
Sorry, I my background's electrical engineering, so I go through the physics in my head and technology of what would actually take to neutralize a magnetic field using just a random electronic device. And like
everything you said there is the wrong answer, isn't it? Really?
It's pure. The neutrinos are mutating.
Yes.
Kind of stuff. I was like, I know how to neutralize a magnetic device. I know how to neutralize a magnetic field. I unplug it.
That's what we'll do with the KGB stuff. We'll switch it off and on again.
Let's just switch it off.
Hey, work for the Borg, will work for us. They're practically the same.
Fuck it, yeah. Man. If anything, it's just a bit best.
Yes. Okay. I fear this keg is nearly empty, Neil.
If you tilt it towards you, it does like.
Yes, I am certain.
There's still quite. It's unfortunate, like when there's quite a bit in it. It'll just trickle out for a while because the gas runs out. I was about to say the gas is kind of the ratio of gas to drink is not the best. So like towards the end, like you're still getting pints out of it, but you're gonna have to wait for it.
Sure, look at. We appreciate your business, rascals.
No.
You kept us going through a very long lockdown.
I got the happy days. I've got like 3 empties of the happy days out my back garden.
I have a Fruitopolis.
Oh,
myself, yes. We'd appreciate if you brought out more kegs because we need it.
More kegs, bigger kegs,
yes.
Oh damn, this is good.
Isn't it nice? Isn't it? The fruity Galaxy hops. Yeah. See, that's what even plugging is as well. Like you really should be sponsoring at this point. You know, we have a football podcast that really does need a sponsor, and I mean, Liquid's in the name. Like, come on, lads, get in touch.
Yes.
So now we're turning around Alaska, by the way. This is the next part of gameplay. Literally, we've gone like, right, fix the thing, crabs, Alaska.
Fucking hell.
I assure you, some spy stuff will happen maybe towards the end. I don't know. Not guaranteed.
See, man, they've re-released Crisis.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh.
For like the RTX generation.
Ah, no. That's unfair on the RTX. Wow.
They've redone it.
They've gone and done it to them.
They've gone and redone the Crisis. I think it's the first one they've put out.
It can only be the first one because the first one was just just taunting computers. It was like
it really was. Like I remember playing it on my lap because I had a gaming laptop. I remember.
Oh look, we're being replaced.
Oh yeah.
The CIA commander is now being replaced by fucking Ensign Ricky to take over for our helm control. Isn't that nice?
Go for it, red shirt.
Nah, crap. Oh, we're gonna go over the bridge and everything. And even animate him climbing up a ladder, Neil. Oh, that's sexy.
That's some bridge.
Now, this is worth the wait, lads.
Has he gotten out of the ship? I always thought submarines had a particular device that enabled him.
Oh, yeah, do you mean the periscope?
The periscope?
Yeah, it went terribly out of fashion during the 80s. Wasn't sexy enough. This is pure sex. I will say, actually, I love the music in this game. It's really groovy. When it is there, like.
Yeah, it's not looking good because there's a frigate there and we've topped the water, you dickhead. So we're fucking literally a sitting gigantic metal duck.
Like, lads, honestly, this is waiting for a synthwave remix. This is fucking... This is utter fucking... It actually looks like you're about to ride the captain.
Well,
2 Russian warships. Oh, nice. Some actual naval combat, Neil. Oh, the captain falls! He fell. In his excitement, he fell. Do you know why that is? Because now we don't get any guidance. We had to do this ourselves. That's why. That is embarrassing. How does the captain of a submarine fall off a ladder? He literally has been doing this for 30 years.
You have to climb up the ladder.
So now you're in command of the submarine. And piloting it.
No, come on.
No. Not how it works.
Like, it's weird to see somebody who takes like real serious.
No.
Real serious approach to their save games.
I hate it.
Ours are just like
dick butt.
They just try to. How many times could we fit the word cunt into our save game?
Nice to see you, cunt.
Russian destroyer. 1880 yards.
Have you noticed how we have a rocket on our screen now because we could potentially hit a rocket?
Mm-hmm.
And we are pretty much now just about to play battleships. This is a lot of text to explain completely nothing. So I'm right in saying I think we have to get the black and the red ships aligned so that we can actually fire a shot at them.
Oh, the black is us.
Yeah, the black is us and the red is the Ruskies.
Yeah.
And we've presumably launched a torpedo at them. Single fish coming.
Yeah, they've launched a torpedo at us.
Yes.
So it's 16,000 yards away. Fucking hell.
So this is us going deeper to dodge it, presumably.
Yeah, so we now got 2.
Because that is the one that's flashing there at the top right. We're going deeper and deeper. Down, down, deeper and down, indeed. So essentially, because now we've had our tutorials on how to steer and move a ship. Clearly, we're ready to take on the Russians.
Yes.
In any context. I just point out what a fucking dick move it is, by the way, for the captain to fall over. Like, honestly, like, I hope he doesn't get a command.
Fucking hell, that's like 4 of them now at us.
Yeah.
So there's 4 times. They're basically just fill the water with death.
Oh no, how are we going to dodge them? Can we go even deeper? Yes.
We have to go down to the fucking centre of the earth.
But Neil,
that's another one, that's 5. Fucking hell.
But Neil, it's 10:30. We need to be in Tunisia for 7. And the prom is tomorrow!
I can't fucking miss this appointment. Well, they've launched 5 torpedoes at us.
Yes.
We're fucked.
Why were you late?
There we go. Look, there's another thing on the thing. Sorry, make 5 fish on the right. There's no need to use the word fish. I know they're not actually fish.
Yes, it's a metaphor.
There's no need for a metaphor. There's actual word.
I love that. It's just like, why were you late for your briefing in Tunisia? Well, the front fell off. The front fell off? Yes, we were hit by a torpedo.
Oh, there's 6 of them now.
Yeah. And a dog then as well, controversially.
So basically, we've just been steaming towards these fucking torpedoes.
Yes.
But there's no taking them.
We're charging towards them, essentially. Well, while also going deeper and deeper underwater. Mm-hmm. I believe. Can you stop doing that? It's very rude to do it under the microphone.
She just puked on our carpet.
No, she's fine. Airlock.
Right. 1,200 yards away from the nearest torpedo.
It's all very exciting, isn't it? Do you know what? I think we should go deeper underwater, Neil. I mean, like 690 feet is nice, but I'd rather go the full 700.
Mm-hmm. So, impact imminent at 200 yards.
Impact imminent with dog and Pringles.
Yeah, that's true. That was much closer than 200 yards.
Mm-hmm. Fucker isn't even socially distancing.
Oh, there's 4 now. So we've dodged 2.
We dodged 2, yeah. Turns out we're actually quite deep down. You know, the rockets can't like just penetrate the deep water. It gets eaten by glowfish.
The thing about this, right, is I'm not sure. Like, if the designers went right, you know, naval battles between like warships and submarines. How can we make that more boring?
They have actually taken the entire tension out of a naval battle.
Not even remotely tense.
USSR versus United States.
Well, given that it started when they were fucking 20,000 yards away, by their reckoning, you know, that's not me making an exaggeration. They were literally 20,000 yards away.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
like that is actually really sad to think about. Like, legitimately, like there could be.
So what the fuck are we doing, right? Are we just gonna like dodge all their torpedoes until like they run out of ammo?
I guess so.
And then
I think that I'm guessing the whole idea is that basically just sub past them, just dodge the whole lot completely. Like, I don't know if that's the right strategy or not, or that's what actually like submarines do. But I don't know, man. It's fucking
like we've got torpedoes as well. Why can't we fire back?
I have no idea. Again, I say that because like I kind of didn't watch this part of the playthrough. I just let it record away. So this is new to me as well. And legitimately, I don't get the whole point of this. Like, I presume you could easily just like dodge your way through this, but like this kind of strikes to me like a Final Fantasy battle. Like you have to get through it. Fucking Tifa Lockhart on Tactical, yeah, absolutely.
She just vaults out of a hatch and punches the warship out of the water.
Yes. She will make the Russians submit by sitting on them. Because they do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you've seen
that
version.
Yes. It's a sex thing, Neil.
Yeah, it's a real 34.
Yes.
52.
Oh, the torpedo missed. Good.
Much like the previous 9.
Oh, but look, see, Neil, we're on the attack now. We're coming out of the water now. How many torpedoes does that fucking destroyer have? Good. Can we attack, please?
5,000 yards.
If we end up doing all of this and then end up our own torpedo missing. Fucking hell, like.
Why is he using the word torpedo now? He's using fish earlier on.
Because in the heights of battle, Neil, what's easier to say, fish or torpedo? I know what I'd rather say.
Ah, we've got it.
Oh, we have a oh shit, we have a torpedo on the way. Boom. Oh, we're going for it, like, holy shit. Nice, we're just fucking murder.
Manners of death on there.
Oh, we can even choose our torpedoes.
Oh, with decoys and
Oh,
shit.
nice. Again, this is really cool gameplay. Why did you make it so dull? Literally, the whole gameplay was like dive underneath, wait for the torpedoes to pass, pop up and hit the cunts. God bless America. Salute the flag. 2 extra points. 2 points. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another destroyer.
Yeah, no,
so we have to do this again.
There's 2 warships. Yeah.
Christ. On a bike. Oh, coast is clear. Oh, they have it now. We hit them both. And we have coded messages. Excellent. If the gameplay hasn't been sexy enough as it is.
Sexy.
Neil, I think the dog is trying to get your attention there.
Oh. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Is that it? Oh no, not a ball.
That's a dog. That's a dog toy that both my new dog and my old dog have both shared. Even though they've never met each other. Quite cute in a way. Empty!
Oh, fired
That's where our missiles were, so.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing there was like the button just said empty. You're gay. Well, that's our work done. We just killed a whole lot of Russians. Off to bed. Now we're just going to shake the comms officer until we get coded messages.
The radio jockey.
Radio jockey. Radio man. Sends you a message from Naval High Command in Washington. Washington codes are.
Oh, more code keys. I love it.
Yes. So now we have to do this again.
Yeah.
This whole decoding nonsense to find out what we do next, which is go to Tunisia. and we will act surprised when we have to go to Tunisia.
I was about to say that. Weren't we told initially where to go?
Yes. I don't see why we need more coded messages. How are things going? Cool, bro. We just hit Russians. Awesome. Do more. Get good. Like, legitimately, you've never seen naval combat, submarine subterfuge, coded messages, and banging a woman done so banal.
Oh.
And made it look so mundane. Maybe that's what they were going for. The fact that this guy is so cool, this is just like literally like Tuesdays for him. And the other code book that we got last time.
Mm-hmm.
Coupled with the fact that like we have to do this as well. To have the manual on hand and read it chapter and verse. Our captain's looking well. He's just a neck and head. Well, he's a doctor, John. I think that's the whole point.
That's the medical type. I would fucking hope.
Hi, I'm actually the chef, but they just put me in the doctor's codes to make me feel important. Sure, does he not have a first officer? No? Is that not a common practice
None of
in
the
the
other
Navy?
officers
No.
are willing for...
Commander Riker not around, no. He's too busy shagging space aliens, yeah? Alright, that's a pity. That's correct. Not this time.
All the senior staff have come down with syphilis. Actually, I had wildly unprotected sex with a stranger earlier on. Yeah, but you're still walking. The rest of them, fuck.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that, actually. You should get checked. You know, that's how you die in another Sierra game. Just throwing it out there. You need to get yourself checked these days.
I forgot you actually can't die of an STD in one of the other episodes.
No, but here's the thing. We don't directly die of an STD. We die of shame. Of having an STD.
Oh,
our life is officially over because we got gonorrhea. The dog is now on an adventure around Neil.
Yep.
This you getting well.
Do not surface.
Cool. You could have told me that normally. That was not didn't need a coded message.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. You're a submarine. Don't marine. Cool.
Stay stub.
Stay sub, yes. It should have just come up. Like, share, and subscribe, and then we can just go like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Clever. Icebergs. Brilliant. Now we have an iceberg dodging mini game. So now we're 5 knots, and we're going to dodge icebergs. Remember that sequence in SierraQuest where you have to dodge like stuff out of the way?
Yes.
Same thing.
Not in the ear.
She is such an asshole, isn't she?
There's quite literally a Pringle on the ground for you, and
sex music is back, lads.
Sex music. Is that what icebergs look underneath the water?
Yeah, they're water tornadoes. Neil, who cares? The music is playing. Oh, this is pure fucking sex. Lethal Weapon's got nothing on this, lads. Fuck your saxophone. Quite literally.
Maybe that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about like drilling your woman.
He's seeing the icebergs. He's just seeing like cold feet palaces just appearing in the. These icebergs really remind me of something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know the dog is trying to get inside you as we speak.
No, it's just in the ear.
She loves it. She fixates on something of everybody. Mm-hmm. Oh, now she's licking her head. It's cute.
Yeah, I don't mind like the sniffing the top of the head part. My dog does that.
Yes.
But it's the whole... Why?
She's now trying to parkour on the table, which I can't have.
Parkour.
Yeah. Why don't you watch the icebergs with us, Tina?
Yes.
No?
No. I will nom on your nose.
No, you don't want to do iceberg with us, no?
Nom.
It's already been ascertained on our side channel that she is a nutcase.
Yes.
And overly sexed. Even though she's spayed.
That doesn't matter.
You really are parkouring everywhere today. What is wrong with you?
Oh, she's trying to get to the beer.
That's nice.
I don't get the sound. There's no game flow here. Like,
It's just steering away from icebergs. Can you turn left or right? Good job, John. Can you dodge the obvious obstacle in your way? Beautiful, isn't it?
it goes on for so fucking long.
I know, yeah, that's a problem.
Good thing the game's not set now. Just fuck all icebergs. It's just you driving through a lake.
Just the music kicks in for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just say.
It's like the part of fucking the Phantom Pain where like you and the fucking villain are just staring at each other for 5 minutes as Donna Burke plays in the background. Yeah. You know who's singing? Nah, me neither. No idea. We just wait until she's over? Yeah, we'll just wait until she's finished. I'm not even joking, by the way. The dog is genuinely staring at the keg that we have here. Mm-hmm. Just staring right at it, thinking, how I can kill it, I can drink this.
Oh, you scored 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for crossing the ice pack.
That implies we could have hit 10 icebergs in that. Breaking the ice ahead, sir. It's called Greenland. I don't know why it's called Greenland either, crazy Danish. No, not happy days. Space opera for you, dear?
No, man.
Stopping for what
Could
is
be the ice station for us.
Indeed. We're down to the last hour of this game, Neil. It's exciting, isn't it?
No.
Yes, you're correct.
That's the problem.
Absolutely right in that assessment.
It's not exciting whatsoever.
There's literally nothing exciting about this. And another coded message. Can you hazard a guess what we have to do with that? We have to decode it.
Please get up and get the message. Can you not give it to me now, you fucks? I'm literally in command of this whole fucking rig.
Exity!
I own you now. I could send you to your death.
I am the captain.
message.
I am now making up my own words. Exity.
The radio jockey. I refer to you now as jockey.
I'm gonna know. So, what's your name, sir? Ensign Steve Brannigan. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna call you Sparky from now on. but my mother, Sparky.
I need to be shaved.
Can you stop doing that? Was it just a Pringle she wanted?
No. She's not even chased it.
That's astounding. She's not desperate for attention at all. Has to be said.
That's the slowest chase after something that's been thrown.
She's trying to match the pace of this of the game we're watching.
She waited until I threw both things that she was looking for, and then just slowly walked to the first one that was closest.
Yes. And she decided, no.
I'm done.
No. I have enough salt in my diet. If you don't mind now, I'm going to take a very tactical shit and I'll see you in a few minutes. Is what she's thinking.
I thought he's going to type in tactical shit.
If I was playing this, I would have. Like literally, it's just so even the exciting part of the game is so repetitive. The decoding part, the part where you go like, "Oh, I have to decode things." You do it 3 times. Like, why? Like legit, like we could. You don't have to do this part. Like,
there's ways of making decoding and shit like this interesting.
Yes,
but just plowing it all, cramming it all into one part of the game. No, like stretch it out.
But it's not even the stretching out part. Like this isn't even the middle part of the game. This is like Act 3 now at this point. We're in the last hour of the game, and we're not even at the actual like retrieving the ambassadorship. We're not even at the point where you can do the mission. That stuff isn't even done yet.
Offshore drilling rig and destroy. Do not use the Black Hawk. I was supposed to say that. I was like, oh, we get to destroy a ring.
No.
Yeah, but I can't use the nuclear sub I'm on now. You fuck off.
No,
the whole purpose of the sub is to be undetectable.
Like, legit, like, I don't understand how you could be able to have, say, a game where you play as a CIA agent and you're about to save an ambassador, and whatever ideas you have on the smorgasbord you make about how to design the game, you have all the spy shit, all the microfilm stuff, all the subterfuge, all the clever little stuff, and the one thing you rest on, the one thing your whole game centers around is submarine battle and coding messages.
Incredibly boring,
yeah,
slow-paced, realistic submarine battle.
Yes. Oh look, lads, there's us. Look, Orlin's there. Look. Look at us there. You can see us dancing and everything to the river dance. We've all got horses and hens and hang sandwiches and all that. Mercifully, we are nearly there. God, it's just... They literally just drained all of the energy out of us.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Are you being dodged by another sub?
Brilliant. I was worried there. I thought something really interesting would happen there for a second, but obviously
we being pinged port side.
Now we are meant to be undetected, so we have to do our best to dodge this fucker. Oh, she's a Russian. She's Russian origin.
A Russian alpha.
Let's blow it out of the fucking waters.
She's just flooded tube, sir.
Oh, she's coming towards us. Do we have any tense music for this? No, we apparently use it up on the icebergs.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Flooded tubes means they're about to fire.
Indeed. It really does. It doesn't get any more tense than this, lads.
This is nail button.
Did you know the football over the weekend? I enjoyed Spurs losing.
I did too. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm even saying this, because by the time this goes out, a lot of other football would have happened.
Yeah.
Will we just guess what happened, maybe?
Hopefully, Spurs continue to lose.
That would be nice. Although, then again, by the time this comes out, they could be top of the table. They won't be, though, because of Spurs.
Yeah.
Leicester are doing good. Leicester are doing bad, aren't they?
That's 12-2 by Everton.
Yeah, they did.
That's about as bad as it gets.
Yeah, that is in essence being like taken to the shower round, folks. Like, legitimately, if you want to show yourself to be like championship contenders, all you have to do is beat Everton, right? It sounds difficult, right? No, it's actually quite easy. You just have to beat Everton. That's it. I mean, by the time this comes out, Liverpool fans will have finally seen Thiago, hopefully. How will Arsenal be doing at this point, do you think?
Oh, really fucking terrible.
Do you think they would have signed a number 10, or would they just have brought in Mesut Ozil to quell things?
Who knows? I think there's more of a chance of fucking Arteta suiting himself up and getting out onto the pitch as well.
Is it too late? Is there anything to be said about bringing Sandy Cazorla back in?
I tell you, man, I'd fucking love it. I would fucking love that. I would genuinely fucking love that. Because I
that
know
dog really fucking travels.
Because I know he would immediately improve this fucking team. Oh.
I think even Sandy Cazorla could improve the quality of this playthrough.
They're below the inversion layer.
Oh no. That means we can't hit it. Which means we still have to do this. Is this officially the most boring Sierra game we've watched?
This actually probably is, yeah.
When you think about it, though.
Wait a minute. I thought they couldn't find us. What the fuck are they launching a truck? Why do we need to do...
Because it was too deep, and then he suddenly went, surprise!
Surprise text. Here's a torpedo.
But honestly, like, at least with most of the games we've played, there have been like something really daft to keep us in the game. Holy shit! Give the guys a fucking chance. 5? Are you having a laugh, lads?
6. 7.
Jesus fucking Christ! Good thing we did fix that fucking conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Or else we'd been fucked. You sunk my Scrabble.
They misspelled damaged.
Damaged?
No, with 2 M's.
Oh, yeah. Damaged.
And damaged.
That's how they say it in the Navy. There's a difference between being damaged and damage.
Huh.
Why is there bangers out? No. That's either fireworks or someone's getting shot. It's hard to tell.
One can only hope.
Oh, lads, we're only 8 hours away from Portugal. Brilliant. Now we're in Portugal. We've been out this seat for 8 hours. Not only have we been potting the whole time, but now we've lost the use of our legs.
Oh. Anybody want to play dice?
Here's what to say. So another 8 hours and we'll be at the destination. Old Salty, you there? No.
No.
All I've got is my bottle of scotch and my generic accent. So exciting. It's fire now on that ship.
One of our own.
Like, I don't want to give Sierra like credit here and hope that isn't meant to be a hazard. And that like you just see a submarine and go, oh shoot, pull. But no, as a sub farts its way.
Mm-hmm.
Watch as this picture of a sub creeps ever slowly to our yellow cross. It really doesn't get any more intense than this.
Positively nail biting.
Oh my god. Really, truly, we are living in exciting times. Will it reach across? Will it pass it? Oh, it seems to have got there. We got a 5 out of 5. Oh my days!
Skills 5 out of a possible 5.
Oh, hell no! We're dead going to the cunts, what? The cunts is moving.
Do we now have to follow it?
Oh, joy.
Why do we have to follow it? Why?
Apparently we don't know our way to Tunisia, even though there's a very obvious strait of sea heading towards Tunisia.
Bearing straight almost.
It's almost bearing towards the Mediterranean Sea.
Almost.
It's like some sort of strait of Gibraltar. No, it is just a strait. It's straight to Tunisia. No, straight to Gibraltar. No.
But instead now we're going to be chasing a yellow fucking cross.
Yes.
Now, one of the things, right? Why is the friendly ship portrayed as a cross, whereas everything else has actually been given like...
Ah, no, the friendly is the blue ship. We're the cross. The cross is our heading.
Is it?
Yes. The way it was working was the blue ship was meeting to us, and now we're following the blue ship. That's how it's working.
Genuinely thought that...
Now, to be fair, I could be absolutely wrong with that. Yeah, I could be absolutely wrong.
I thought that's the cunts.
No, do you know what? I think that could be the cunts, yeah.
After
Right,
cunts,
yeah.
the cross is the cunts.
Yeah. That makes a lot more sense now if the cross is the cunts. Boy, that's awful to say when you're drunk. To say if the Acropolis with the Parthenon is. Yeah, fine. Thank you, Jailbreak Hell's Lager. You have made this playthrough bearable.
This is it. This is the gameplay. What?
But
Why?
again, the spice
Who
shit.
thought this was good?
But the spice shit happens at the end. This is the middle part. This is the part to drag out the fucking playtime. Honestly, lads, just give us the space. Give us the spice shit.
I know.
Like in a normal spy game, we would be given a fancy car and a woman to fuck. But in here, we're just submarines
Chasing across.
chasing across.
Not even that. Chasing across that's on our side. So I'm not even like hunting out an enemy.
No,
This is a
we're literally being towed into fucking Sicily here, pretty much. And every now and then we'll speed up to catch up to the fucking thing. I am sure that there's some like 40-year-old man who thinks that this was the best gameplay that's ever happened.
This was literally the shit.
It peaked here. And that one man is probably a fucking chartered accountant who's one dream.
Yeah, he's got like a frog as his avatar.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Love it, lads. Well done. It was a team effort, lads.
This guy's killing it.
Yeah.
The ping from the cunts.
Oh, the captain's alive! Hey, that's a severe concussion he had. He recovered from 8 hours later. Outstanding. Oh, can we have a look around? Does that mean we have the sex music will come back?
Yeah, we're going to Periscope depth now.
Oh, I love it, lads. I'm living now for the sex music. That's literally the only thing that's keeping me in this playthrough now. I don't think that's where most of the effort of this game has come from.
Well, sex music.
The sex music, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lads. Fucking get in there. Is my dog going for a wrestle? She loves doing that.
She's whacked her head off the table there.
Yeah, she does all the time, don't worry.
And again.
There's nothing in there. There's nothing in that head, you're fine.
Empty head. Empty head. Empty head.
I can't even see from here, but I know she has a blank expression in your face.
It's totally blank. It's like I'm showing her a card trick.
It's like, what? What?
The ace was behind your ear the whole time.
Oh, come on, let's take a look. Come on, let's go up the ladder. Oh no, go up the ladder.
No, you can actually use the periscope.
Fuck off.
Which is what we should have done the first time.
The periscope.
Before the fucking captain decided to swan dive.
Periscope.
Off the fucking main ladder. Crack his skull over it.
Come on, give us a sec. Oh wow, that is the tiniest fucking periscope.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of the periscope is that it's supposed to give you a wider view, yeah? Not.
You can see in all 360.
Yes.
You see what appears to be a harbour. Really, it's a great block.
Really, because it looks like a fucking visual boy to me. Except for less sharks. That game was a shit, by the way, the visual boy. The fucking shark one, that was awesome. I love that.
Oh, that's the oil rig.
Oh, there's Cthulhu. No, seriously, I love
Cthulhu Fatagan.
No, Dagon! Dagon! Dagon!
Yeah.
If only Paul was alive to see this moment. Cthulhu just suddenly appearing as an oil rig in Sierra, like, oh yeah, perfect cover, you know.
An oil rig just sprouts dragon wings. You're like,
yes,
odd. That's not usually.
And curiously, has a whole lot of people covered around going,
while pushing the other half to drown.
Yes. Can you believe, by the way, that Paul downvoted Shadow the Comet for the World Cup?
Oh, fair play to him.
He sacked it off for Spud. Disgusting. Although their corners did get a vote for Metal Gear.
Giddy.
So, you know.
Swings around about.
Swings around a bit, yeah. He had his chance to get in the round 16 and he fucked it up. Good job, Paul. I hope we have a lovely time playing Deadly Premonition soon. That's our next game we're playing. Is Deadly Premonition.
And have a good time playing.
Oh man!
Then use this game.
Oh wow! It was a fate of the doors, Neil. It was a fate of the doors. It could have been anything. Actually, it could. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what else I put under those doors.
Oh, we got to do more machining. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna lay the cylinder.
Laid the fuck out of that cylinder.
We're actually gonna lay that. We're gonna drop the base.
Aye, Commander, here you are, sir.
I hope that key wasn't crucial to the mission, because we should have had that from the fucking start. I'd be kicking off about that. Like legit, like if I was in this situation and I spent my 12 hours on my 18 hours on the sub, literally fixing everything about the fucking sub, I'd be demanding double pay.
Exactly. Yeah. Y'all better cover my fucking holiday pay, prick.
Right? Like, come on, I am here to actually rescue an ambassador, not fucking fix your machine.
Yeah. I fixed every torpedo. I fixed all the.
Took all the money from the outfleet you have on board. Stole your potatoes.
Fixed the diving thing.
Yeah.
Submersible.
Eggs.
There's
eggs. Confirmed.
A compartment.
A compartment.
Is that meant to be a nuclear symbol there?
I have no idea.
Yes,
it is. Yeah, how about that?
Right next to the food.
Yeah, brilliant. That's fucking talent. That is. That's talent.
What thickness of steel can stop nuclear radiation?
Do you know what? I didn't want to say it at the time, but I'm fairly sure that burger was glowing.
It cooked itself.
Oh look, and the diving equipment is just here. Look.
It's very obvious he's been near a lot of nuclear radiation.
And Officer fucking Limpy Johnson here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we were going to use that. Johnson, get your ass back here with that.
Dude. Not cool. Not
Fucking asshole.
cool.
Honestly. Petty Officer Johnson is getting the
Wasn't he
fucking
getting our
sack.
stuff for us? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. It's nice now that we've after like doing everything on this submarine. The one thing we get help with now is carrying scuba gear.
He's getting off the submarine.
Yes.
They're like, nah, fuck off, you're doing your job.
I see you're in the pits of combat here with my dog.
Mm-hmm. And just patting her on one side and then switching to the other.
Oh, that's very clever. I don't think she's comfortable with that sort of thing. This is pulse pounding.
Ah, more hand tools.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've put the hammer back. Oh, I bet you know. If we try to leave with like the wrench and the hammer, they're like, "Oh, you're stealing property."
You've nicked property of the US Navy.
Then they shoot you. Then they shoot you to the back of the fucking head.
Oh, I'd love that was the case. I would fucking love it.
Shoot you through the back of the head. They wait till you're out there, and then they fucking.
No, do you know what it is? I guarantee you, the fucking hammer and wrench net weighs us down as we're diving.
Or it sets off like the sonar or something like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. Well, complete sense for a Sierra game, obviously.
Yeah.
Goes without saying.
Oh, I've added distance to the second waypoint, first waypoint. 2,850
Feet later.
yards, actually.
Oh, close enough.
Because
I have my back turned.
Fuck, you don't have anything here for me to throw. Fuck off.
God, she's such an asshole. If she made you change the chair around.
It's over there. There's nothing there.
I'm glad that you're both enjoying this.
There's nothing there.
Oh, hang on, I know what the problem is, right? We have a similar chair to that, and she likes hiding underneath the recliner. That's what it is.
She wants under the recliner.
She wants to hide underneath it, yeah. That's all she does. Anyway, moving on to the game. What do I climb up here for? Oh, this is a new area.
Mm-hmm.
Some scuba gear, nice.
I thought the scuba gear man left for us.
Yes. Oh, this is where we're disembarking. This is the second game in a row where we become a scuba diver. Maybe this is the era of Sierra.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, there we have it. This is legit like the point where Sierra goes underwater. Yeah. That's just. What are you doing, dog?
She's scratching on one of the sides of it.
And you're not doing that. Pop, you pop. Now, Tina, it's been a bit. It's been emotional. Neil, can you hold down the fort here until I come back?
Yep.
Feel free to say whatever you want. It'll be edited out.
To that.
If there are any dick jokes, I'll keep them in.
Fucking shitty cunty bollocks. Oh. Your man's Facebook popped up there.
What's that?
Your man's Facebook popped up. So he's clearly got Facebook Messenger open. So it actually just sprang up there.
Oh, nice. I'm going to have to cut that out then.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have to cut
Just
that
to
out.
protect the innocent.
Yeah.
Also that in GDPR, you know.
Yeah.
Always the case.
on to the fucking oil rig now. Oh, let's plant some bombs, baby. What? Why'd you kill the music now, you fucking idiot? We just planted a bomb. Oh. Haven't. Just switch track. Actually, you know what? Jonathan, you are right, actually. The music in this is actually pretty fucking good.
There was anything exciting?
We just planted our first bomb.
Excellent.
The music is actually pretty fucking good.
Isn't that awesome? Like, it's actually the best thing about this game is the fact that someone's actually put some effort into the sounds. I hope it's a remix. I guarantee there's a VGA remix of this and no one's ever heard of it. And everyone's going like, I need this in my life now. Oh, that's that. I will say, sculling back a whole lot of beer makes this game a lot more like.
Ah, he's restored it.
Nice. Did he done goofed?
I'm not sure if he did or not. Maybe he just restored it to the last one you just saved to reset the music, because this is a far better song.
Do you know what? I would totally do it myself, really. Like, if I was in a situation and the sex music hits, totally. Like, this is what makes me so sad about this game. Like, this could have been so much more if they just picked the right gameplay. Yeah. Oh my god, like. Oh, what a pity. Sad, really. Like, this kind of summarizes Sierra overall. Like, sometimes they'll have a great idea and they just drive it into the ground. Probably not the stuff like not the Quest games, because they were kind of like parodies for the sake of a parody. But shit like, we were playing Manhunter recently, and I was thinking like, oh, that's a really good spoof on like stuff like They Live and shit like that. And they completely drove it into the ground. I think the next game we're playing is the Laura Bow series, and I'm fascinated to see how that will go, because that kind of seems like a fairly original adventure. But I've yet to play it, so I want to reserve judgment until then. But yeah, it's gonna be it's interesting to see how that will go. But it certainly they don't like fall far from the source material in these games. For Christ, they could have done with watching a few Bond movies before programming this. It would have been nice. Although it would have been a lot more misogynist, which was probably a negative, all things considered. You don't want to give this game more fucking rope to hang itself with. On the plus side, we have realistic fish physics, which I think is something that we don't normally get in Sierra games. So that's something at least. Oh, now we're in a cave. Well, this is exciting. Oh good, now this is a random pick the right direction game. I love that. I love when they do that. That is such original gameplay. Oh, the answer was straight all along. That's great. And he is indeed going right this time. How brave of him. How you're supposed to know this? I don't know. It looks like it is literally just guesswork. Not even given a hint or a guide or even the map is in the manual. Nope, just fucking hope for the best and go for the cavern.
Go for the cavern?
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon, boy.
Boy! Oh my
just...
god, this is awful. How do you even know what's going on?
I have no idea.
Stuff happening? Oh,
there he is.
Oh, there he is.
We basically were told like, just pick the right area. Get to the right points. It's like, how do I know?
Ooh, flares going off in that direction.
Yes. Incredible. One of the most moving moments in video game history.
Oh, the flares are dud.
Well, we used it up, so yeah. There we go. Why are we using the second flare? I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out the reason in a couple of moments.
Why are we using the third?
Oh, a third flare, no less.
It's a dud.
My goodness.
What?
Please Please tell me why we doing this.
It's 2 out of 5 flares it does.
Yes. Oh, imagine if it was randomised. 2 out of 6 now. Could you imagine we have to wait until we get like 3 successful flares? You could be there for like 5 minutes waiting for 3 flares to work. That would be fucking peak Sierra, by the way. What is the point? Tell me, what are you doing? You're lighting flares in the underwater cabin. What are you trying to achieve?
We're all going in the same direction.
Yes. Just fucking do the thing.
Fucking finally.
Was that it? Just to punch a hole through the fucking coral, was it? Please tell me that wasn't just it. You didn't need 4 flares to do that, right? Or was that to get the submarine in position? There, look, it's a net, look.
What do you mean nobody can see me? We're on the fucking water, you dope.
Right. This all makes perfect sense. Have I just missed in half an hour of this game, or am I just drunk?
No. None of this makes sense.
Cool. I shall drink more beer then.
I think the problem is that we've not drank enough beer.
Yes, actually, I completely agree with you on that assessment.
Oh, look, bubbles.
Look at the pretty bubbles.
What was in that bottle?
I have no idea. Was that supposed to be a message back to like our informant or something?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Because we made contact with the fucking the cunts. We're using them as a jockey back for our contact in Tunisia. That could be it. Again,
Right, so we sat around waiting until the net came back down, then left.
Yeah, we're gonna leave them hanging now. We're gonna play hard to get. Same here, to be honest. Why are you hiding? We're gonna park up the diver, are we? Or is this part of our escape route or something? What the fuck are we doing? Literally none of that made sense to me. Nothing. None of that made sense. And now we have to fucking scramble back to where we were on less air.
I'm waiting for the fucking
For the net to come out.
Oh no, wait. Let's go up.
We're ready yet, yeah. Oh, we're in Tunisia. Holy shit. Oh, that was his net. We gave him a message in a bottle. In scribble, apparently.
Speaking good Arabic.
Let's go with that. Not racist at all. Oh, that okay. Now we're actually after what? Hang on, 2.5 hours, nearly 3 hours of gameplay. Now we're getting to the spy shit. Brilliant. Thanks. That's the least I could ask for as Mr. Iceman.
Salmon fish. You see nothing special.
Fishing line hanging out of its mouth. Oh, is it the fishing line we want, perhaps? Is there microfilm hidden in that as well?
No, the fishing line's the thing that's in it. Yeah, there's something attached to it.
Yeah, there we go. So it's a weight. A small capsule. Love it. Oh, see, this is good. Why couldn't you have more of this? Like, legit, this game would be so much better if you just skipped the submarine shit and went straight to Tunisia.
The skies.
Yeah. Like, holy crap, like. This game could have been amazing if they just skipped the middle part. If literally you just went from the CAA to Tunisia, and then the rest of the game plays out from there. Except now you look like a Tinky Winky. And are now rambling around fucking urban Tunisia.
No, but we're going to the skies now.
We are going to the skies, yes. We have successfully navigated the tricky choice of two doors. Oh, that looks like an Arab man to me, Neil.
Oh.
You can tell from the towel on his head. That was an old telltale sign of an Arab man.
Wooden crate in the corner.
Oh, I see. You have to open the crate, take the disguise before the guy gets there.
Before he gets there, yeah.
Clever. The time puzzle. Again, part of this is actually quite good. It's just getting there is the problem.
Oh, no, we changed it.
You're right, I wisely do drop the fish, because that would actually make me look more suspicious if I was holding a fish.
A fish? You think you are a fish? What?
Oh look, we're just a tourist. That's it. That dresses like fucking Popeye, apparently. This actually makes him look more suspicious than the neoprene.
Exactly. More suspicious than the scuba gear.
Because at least with the scuba gear, you go say, "Oh, he's just a passionate diver who loves the Mediterranean Sea." This guy clearly up to something. It's the stripes, I think. You know. Oh look, a woman wrapped up in a hijab. This should be interesting.
How have you met this woman before?
Is it because does she...
Oh, she's the girl we shagged.
Yes, we are. That is her, indeed. And notice she doesn't speak in Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
Iceman! Ice fishing! I fucking knew you were going to say that! I fucking knew it!
Ice fishing.
Well, you become so repetitive when you're drunk. So this is the girl. Yes, we had an interaction with
a map and a phony ID and a key.
I can't remember her name. I think it was Stacey. Yeah, it was Stacey. Yeah. He says as he was reading the text.
Find your way to the apartment and we'll contact you later. Use the Saratoga to let them know on schedule. Find things in the apartment for you. You can find them in the kitchen.
Delightful. I love the flamingo, by the way. Just there for the crack.
The crack, babe?
Are flamingos... Do flamingos live in Tunisia? Or is this just for the... This is just a private zoo? If you're from Tunisia, write in and let us know, because legit, I don't know.
A phony Tunisian ID.
Yep, that looks phony, alright. Outstanding. It really does not get more intense than this, lads. Typical type of Sierra architecture, drawn badly.
With one tiny window in a place where nobody would want the window.
Typical Tunisian architecture, they always get it wrong!
Wrong! Looks like it was made out of papier-mâché.
That's because it was. That's how they used to do old Sierra games. They used to have like small little tiny towns, and then they upscaled it. Ooh, now we have our deep wave sexy times music. Oh my god, a bed.
Well, the only thing you can sit on is the bed in the entire apartment.
Yeah, right? That is so fucking threadbare. Like, she's suspicious just for not having chairs.
Sugar, flour, and coffee. So no tea.
No.
In Tunisia.
Yeah. Tea is banned in Tunisia, man. Tea's banned. New regime, man. I love as well, by the way, that like you kind of have to know what you're doing here, as opposed to.
Oh my god! Look at that! Do you see that? He picked up one.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Oh, here, put down the one you've got already." Because he picked up one, and then he entered the command to pick up the other one, and it's like, no, you've got to put down the one you have first.
Yeah, you can't take both.
Because
that's suspicious after all. If you're holding two canisters, that's very sus. Flyer.
Loves working with Flyer.
Getting in Flyer and Tunisia with Dawn Westland. You can't take sugar with flour.
You can't take sugar.
You
Even
can't
though
take
it's a jar.
sugar. I've said this all the time. You cannot take sugar with flour.
Oh, it's a phone. Courtesy of the Tunisian phone company.
Which is said presumably on the phone. A Frost Queen icebox. Have you ever met the Frost Queen yourself, Neil?
What's in it?
Icebox. Brilliant.
Ketchup bottle, milk, butter, block of cheese.
Obviously, they're all left for us to make some sort of MacGuffin out of.
Who puts fucking ketchup in the fridge?
Thank you for saying that. Honestly, thank you for saying that.
Hey, fucking people who do that.
Honestly, like who did that?
Dickheads.
Yeah.
The bitch in the service died just ketchup
You
in
know
the
what?
fridge.
Hang on, hang on. What's
Gets two
worse?
to the back of the head.
What's worse? Putting ketchup in the fridge or putting the toaster in the drawer?
Well, you see, no, it's definitely ketchup in the fridge because there's no point. The toaster in the drawer, like if the toaster takes up counter space,
Right.
put it away.
Cool.
Like you did that with everything, but like there's no need to put ketchup in the fridge.
Right, I'll go double jeopardy with you now, right? What's worse? Putting ketchup in the fridge or putting chocolate in the fridge beside cheese?
What's wrong with that?
Because the cheese flavour grows onto the chocolate.
Alright.
It does actually happen.
Well, I like both, so
You're a freak.
the sugar canister has. Thank you. Sugar canister has but we have to empty it first.
Yeah, empty. Dude, we have to do the whole Tommy Cooper routine of like pretending it's empty. Empty! Empty! Why am I shouting? I love that we are literally doing like spice shit here, but all we're doing is just like doing like just emptying canisters full of sugar.
Ah, the weapon.
The weapon.
The weapon.
The weapon.
The weapon. The weapon. Take weapon.
Will we tell any more details on what the weapon is? No!
No.
You just know that it is.
Oh, it's a tranquilizer gun.
Great, you could have fucking said that. Just call it a gun.
The weapon.
The weapon.
The weapon.
The weapon.
Weapon.
Fucking hell.
Ah, I have to put the canister back, otherwise then we get rumbled.
Like, we just, for 5 minutes, just fucked around with canisters.
Yeah.
Come on, lads.
Like,
make this interesting.
Also, what you see there, right? So, we picked up the canister, examined it,
Yeah.
and then said, oh, this canister seems to have a false bottom. Now, that's okay. All that's fine.
Yeah.
But then you're like, examine false bottom. It went, no, you have to empty it first. So it made us pour out the sugar.
Onto the onto the table.
But the thing is, it's like, why do that? You know I'm going to do that next.
Yeah.
There's no need.
Oh, well, actually, now we have the butter now.
Yeah.
Just a normal butter dish. Just with a lid.
With the lid?
Yeah. Just remove butter. Woof.
Oh, there's a plastic bag underneath.
Oh, my days.
Oh, paper.
Emptied the canister. Oh, for fuck's sake. Baghdad's, what was that? Baghdad's fast foods?
Yeah.
Oh my days. Could you ever be on the nose with what inspired you to write this fucking game? Iceman. X. I love that this guy's spelling is worse than mine. God bless him. You've done God's work here, by the way, by getting us to watch this.
Oh, roll it up there.
I'm gonna wrap the fridge. Make sure no one takes that butter. Oh hey, look.
I think that's the caterer.
Did somebody say just eat? Or whatever that you needed is. I love how they did pick Tunisia as like the most banal Arab country they could pull this shit off with.
Yeah, the most westernized Arab country.
Yes. Morocco was occupied at the time.
And it's got Casablanca, so fuck it.
Play it again, Sam. No, I can't. I'm owned by WMG. Damn it, Sam.
Oh,
That's a lot of numbers. Do we have to end the numbers ourselves? I do believe we have to do. Yeah, I think we do have to end. Yes, we do have to end the number ourselves. Gameplay. We can't do super spy shit.
You can actually feel the frustration of the guy playing this through this video. It's like 0-3.
Fuck.
Oh, come on, Google.
Not even that. It's
I
just
guarantee it disinspired him to buy a second screen.
Yes. Absolutely. Not even that though, but the issue, just the central issue is that like, this is the gameplay they picked, where you could have had something so much cooler. Literally, move a sub, answer a phone. Yes, can I have some halloumi, please?
Fuck, man.
He better fucking give us a halloumi, or else I'm kicking off.
We need halloumi.
We always need halloumi, even the points in life that we do not. As some people on this channel will attest to. Wait, didn't we just order food?
Talk man.
Talk man. Talk man.
Talk man.
Talk man. Great. Can we do it now, please? Now we wait for dinner.
Talk man.
Yes. We'll just stay in perfect motion. Yes, let's open the door.
And you get shot in the face.
No. Look, see? See? Just a perfectly nice delivery man. Just in there, or like sending our food in, asking for money. So he's done his job, right? He thinks we're robbing us. And we're just gonna nick his clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Best Funky Neon Light signs popped up at that point, but let's just ignore it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? We'll just ignore that? Cool. We'll just ignore that.
Oh, the duct tape is what we used to time up with.
Yes. Like legit, we just nicked the clothes off of Deliveroo, so we can get into the base where the ambassador is. That's traumatic. I'm fairly sure we need the food to get in, pal. Well, fuck you too then. Do you know what? Fuck it, we'll just bring the butter in instead. Let's just hope the ambassador loves butter.
The weapon on my notes?
I see that we must need to do that before Stacey gets in, or else game over. We could have got the butter, we could have got the canister, but oh no, you didn't kidnap an innocent man to steal his clothes. Game over.
Don't forget to conceal the weapon.
Oh sure. Really? No, I was hoping to just walk in there like fucking dirty Harry.
Yeah, I was gonna walk in with it held in between my fucking teeth.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this would have been great as the midpoint of the game, and then shit goes down here, and you have to fix it. This game could have been so much more. Like, literally, out of all the games you played, I think this is the most wasted potential. Except for the second police quest, by the way. But apart from that, like, you know.
Yeah, but that was awful.
That was awful. Not as pedantic, though, thankfully.
No.
That's saying much, though. I can't believe you had to type that in. You actually had to say, tell the player to hide the gun.
In the food.
Christ, on a bike.
Your name!
Now, has the thought that occurred to you that the guy looks a lot more American than Tunisian?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask, by the way, why is the ambassador Gilbert Godfrey?
Why is he sitting in that corner?
Oh, here we go.
Pop, pop!
Oh, this is good. This is a good spot. Watch this. Oh, I got on my business, alright. Pew! Boom. And sex music. Yes. Fucking play that tune, Sam. The fast-acting drug takes effect.
As he
at
cuts
his
chest. What, they gave him a heart attack?
With him in the chest.
Just fucking...
Sorry about him. He's foreign. He doesn't matter.
He's got talent in his head. He doesn't care.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's not people.
Exactly. And you wonder why 9/11 started, eh?
He's wearing a KGB fucking ring.
Untie Ambassador. I'm gonna say everything like this when the sex music is playing. You call the Ambassador as you explain to him your identity. You don't know how happy I am to see you. People are vibing at this at home, Neil. I was beginning to think this day would never come. Or I, indeed, would never come. You're a real American hero.
America.
I'll be so glad to see my family again.
Tell him his family is dead.
Now, this robe in front of me, Mr. Ambassador. Beautiful. That's majestic. To be fair, that is a clever way to end that puzzle. Like, you know the ambassador's going to get caught, so just put a towel over his head and he's done.
Halt!
Halt! The man in the green shirt looks completely different to the last time I saw him. Nope, he's fine. Oh no, he actually did find us. Back up, maybe?
Get up. Oh no!
Oh, she actually shot him. We actually tranquilized the guys.
What did I ever do without you?
What would I ever do without you? Fucking past tense, honestly. And now our great getaway. This is great because you can just skip this part if you want to. The Great Escape, the part where you have to finish off the game to sign off. Just skip it. The submarine, that was the one you had to do.
This is a high-speed car chase.
This is as pulse-pounding as it gets, Neil. Look, we're running at 20 miles per hour up a hill. You can't tell me this is exciting.
Get fucking run quicker.
But the music is playing, Neil.
This is true.
And we got there first. And this is me. I'll cut this part out. This is me getting rid of the ads, so there we go. This is me after playing this for like an hour, realising, oh shit, the ad was there all this time. That's annoying. I'm just going to put like an R flashing in the corner just so you can enjoy that moment again of us steering a van up a hill successfully while unfortunate towel-head stereotypes chase us in a van, in a jeep. We hurriedly exit the van and but you can't see because the quality dropped, but there's an actual like towel-head sprite just chopping in the jeep as you're doing that. How fucking racist can you get? Look at it, you can see it now, look. You can see him just going like... La, 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 la,
Allah Akbar.
Yeah, horrible. Safely en route to the USS Saratoga. You got perfect score. You are now Admiral of all navies. In fact, now you are President of the United States of America. Oh, we've even uncovered a KGB plot and everything. Wow,
the KGB
that's bonus points.
They were behind, there was the Russians who were behind it.
Yes. What bastards. Never done that before, have they? Never done that before.
Halt the oil trade with Tunisia.
I'm actually shocked because honestly, I didn't think the KGBs were that type of player. Just not that type of player, lads. And ultimately, like most great conflicts in the world, Neil, it all ended up with oil. That's all this was about.
Oh, absolutely.
Not just bragging rights, not dibs over Croatia. No, it was oil. Sad, really. The US Navy is very proud of you, especially how you fucking fixed that horrible submarine they gave you. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
I'll be honest, it was a joke between the boys to give you that submarine in the first place, but wow, you really make that work.
There's a special award ceremony that you had to plan because we can't actually do that.
Yes, no. We felt it was better for you to do the awards. So you're gonna award the thing to yourself now. Yeah, the band is playing alright.
What the fuck is that in the middle?
That's a tuba.
Oh, it is. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I thought it was like some mad drag fucking...
It looked like an actual mascot
like
head.
a tiger head.
Yes.
What the job?
Mascots, are very important in the Navy. I love how every Sierra game ends like this. It's like, you've done a great job, you'll get promoted. And in the next game, you'll do the exact same job, even though you've been promoted. Except for the Legendary Larry games, obviously, where the mission of the game is just to get your hole.
Yeah.
And you end up more or less the same way. But even then, the last one we played, he basically just lived on a desert island by himself. And now he's has the best life ever.
Yeah.
And you're expecting to make a game out of this now. Jesus Christ, people. Now I wonder, with doing all the submarine shit and like maintaining that, do you get like different medals for that or something? Because legit, like, I'd be okay with the one medal. Like, I don't want people knowing that I've had to fix a submarine to get to fucking Tunisia in the first place. Now we're Captain Westland. Brilliant. It's not now on the. We are not even trying. That's the fourth time we've seen a new face for him. And Top Gun sign off. Right then, that's Codename Iceman done.
That was shit.
Literally 2 hours of filler and then like an hour and a half of game.
That was shit.
That was terrible. That was such a shame.
That was complete shit.
Out of all the games you played, I think that's the most wasted potential. There could have been something good in that. There really could have been.
Yeah, there was lots there.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, it was, like, the code breaking was good, the sub stuff
The spy shit.
Good.
The spy shit could have been awesome.
The spy shit could have been awesome.
But literally they picked every possible avenue of gameplay they had. They picked the wrong option.
Yeah.
They literally couldn't
How
pick a
could
tone.
we do this the worst way?
Yes.
This way.
That's it.
Let's do it that way.
Yeah, exactly. That is the correct answer. And will remain the correct answer for our time eternal.
And of course, 2 points for saluting the flag.
God bless America. God bless Sierra.
America.
For Christ. I'm actually sorry that you had to be in person to see them at this game. Like, I would have happily done this remotely. Like, this was not something you needed to be in person for. Like,
to be honest,
you were here for the beer. We did.
10 months of isolation.
You would have taken anything at that point.
Yeah. Just not this time.
No, not this time. Not this time. But yeah, that's our SierraQuest done, lads. Happy Christmas, even though this part of the playthrough will be done after Christmas. But yeah, lads, we are done. We are done SierraQuest for the time being.
Holy shit!
Our next game that we are going to be playing is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, At the Colonel's Bequest, which is the first Laura Bow game, which is written by Roberta Williams, who has serious notions of being a game writer.
High notions.
So it's a game set in the kind of the plantations era United States, you know, when everyone's like going like, Mr. Darcy, that type of shit. They're trying to work themselves out of that type of way. But they're still wearing their nice fancy dresses and women don't have rights. That type of deal, you know. It's the usual.
We all know.
More or less like like normal time America, really.
Right now, yeah.
Pretty much. But so that's our next port of call on Sierra. We'll see how that goes.
Yes, that should be good.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I hope there's some fucking gameplay in it for the start. That'd be nice. Rather than if there is an hour and a half of submarine simulation
in the middle of the deep south,
yes, then clearly Sierra has done something wrong here. Or we have done the wrong thing by showing any form of evidence of exposure to this. But in any case, that is our next port of call on SierraQuest. I hope you enjoyed Codename Iceman. If you did, please let us know how.
Yes.
That would be great, because then we could get the same hallucinogenic drugs that you have.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, lads, I've been Jonathan, that's been Neil.
Woo!
I need to call myself Neil because I'm too drunk. That has been alcohol. Alcohol's been
Booze
great.
Mahal.
Yes, alcohol's been great for this playthrough, and I thoroughly recommend it, by the way. If you ever need to play a Sierra game, just get yourself hammered and hope for the best. But until then, lads, happy Christmas, and we'll see you soon.
Merry
on
Christmas, baby.
SierraQuest. Good luck.